Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, a magical race happens on a fine April day. Between the dorms of Mount and Hendricks Hall lies Roth Pond, the most daunting of them all. With cardboard and duct tape boats in tow, the SBU community gathers for a spectacular show. Try these adventurers do in speedsters and yachts, hoping their boats don't turn into knots. They paddle and race, their cardboard becoming
The School of
fins,
Communication
but alas,
and
the
Journalism,
green
in
and murky
collaboration with the
waters often
undergraduate
win.
student
Come
government,
one, come
presents-
all. To the internet we go to see our broadcast team. We'll all be in the know. So go to YouTube to see this fun romp. Roth Regatta Live. This is our swamp.
of Communication and Journalism, in collaboration with the undergraduate student government, presents Roth Regatta Live. This is our swamp. This broadcast is made possible with generous support from Bagel Express is proud to help support today's broadcast. Along with breakfast and their famous lunch sandwiches and paninis, Bagel Express is the official caterer of the Stony Brook Seawolves. To book your next party or catered event, call us at 631-675-2770. Tropical Smoothie Cafe Port Jeff Station is proud to be the official smoothie partner of Stony Brook University and a proud Wolfie Wallet partner. We are located at 5120 Nesconset Highway, Port Jeff Station. Download our app and earn reward points on all your favorite smoothies and food choices, and get exclusive app members-only offers. You're on Tropic Time now.
Hello, Seawolves. Welcome to
The School of Communication and
live coverage of our 34th annual Roth Regatta. I'm Ashley Nunez.
And I'm Christiane Joseph. Boy, do we have a show for you today. This afternoon, we will give you an inside look into what goes into building a boat out of cardboard and duct tape. Our contestants are quite talented, if I do say so myself. We also have many special guests that will give you some Roth Regatta history, as well as a rundown of all the rules. We are so excited for what today has in store.
So sit back, relax, cheer on your favorite teams, and enjoy our coverage of Stony Brook's 2023 Roth Regatta.
Let's head to Irina Ivanuk, who has our weather for today. Irina, how's it looking out there?
Good afternoon, Stony Brook. It's a chilly and cloudy day here at Roth Pond. A little bit windy too. As of now, we reached 55 degrees, and unfortunately, it's not going to get warmer. I'm sorry. We have some easterly wind, which is a good sign because it's going to be pushing the boats towards the finish line. Good news. And yeah, back to you at the studio.
Thanks, Irina. Let's head back to the pond to get a look at these boats.
Hi, we're so excited to be here at the pond today. There's a lot of excitement in the air. There is, definitely. Yeah, we're so excited. We're going to be doing the play-by-play today, and what that is just a live narration of everything that's happening. If a boat sinks, you're going to be the first to know about it. If someone jumps out and does a synchronized swimming routine, you're going to hear it first from us. Kat's going to introduce the teams who are going to be doing the play-by-play. It's obviously us. And then we got Brittany and Chase following us, and then Mackenzie and Miles.
Counter down.
And we're going to take it back to the studio now. We'll see you guys later for the live play-by-play. See you later.
That looked awesome. There's definitely a good vibe going on over there. So let's head over to our rowing team boat building to get a first-hand look of what it actually takes to build one of these boats. Roth Regatta is the perfect place for Stony Brook's rowing team to show off their skills. Stony Brook's Media Group very own Sydney Riddle caught up with them to get an inside look.
The Stony Brook crew team is well known for their teamwork and rowing skills. However, they have never won a Roth Regatta. But this year, they are dedicated to changing that. They have recycled dozens of cardboard boxes and have dedicated over $80 to just duct tape in order to build the perfect boat.
Plan is to be buoyant this year. Definitely trying to improve upon what we had happen last year, which was sink almost immediately. So plan is definitely to stay buoyant and honestly just have a lot of fun.
The name of their boat is Maximum Ogre Drive, and the team started the design process for it 3 weeks ago.
We basically wanted to do a design that kind of would combine all of the good parts about going fast in a boat with croc, because being on the rowing team, going to a lot of water practices, crocs are just kind of part of the ethos of the rowing team. And so we wanted to combine our two passions, which were, of course, Roth Regatta with our crocs.
They wanted all the different majors of the team to be involved with the entire design process.
We just have these, they just had shapes. And as an engineering and math person, it didn't bode well with me. So I kind of tried to make a more exact design.
Alexis White, who is a physics major on the team, actually made the original plan for the boat, and it evolved from there. The team has been working constantly on the boat for the past week and a half.
Yes, plan is to win. Absolutely.
All right.
Win in style.
The team worked on the boat until late last night, so be on the lookout for the crew team's finished product on the starting line today. I'm Sydney Riddle, Stony Brook Media Group.
5 seconds.
It's going down.
Go.
Thanks, Sydney. Over here at the studio, we have a very special guest, Brian Montalto. Brian is a fellow Stony Brook Seawolf. Not only did he leave with his degree in 1993, but 15 years later, he came back to Roth Pond, where he would leave with his very own Roth Regatta trophy. Brian, do you have any wise words for the competitors today?
Just have fun. You know, it's not so much about winning. You know, it's all about the memories, building the boat, camaraderie, and just have a good time. That's definitely what I've learned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Through your experience, you've done it over 3 times. Can you tell us a little bit about what you learned from your first Roth Regatta and then into your last?
Absolutely. Don't do a test run with your boat before the race, because that'll ruin any chance you might have. That was what we did the first time on our first boat. We built a great boat, worked great. We tried it the day before in the pond late at night, and everything was great. And then the problem was it became waterlogged. So then when we went out in the race, just kept flipping around like a wet tuna, not knowing what to do. And it was a great memory, but we got nowhere. So that was one thing I learned. What else could we do? What else could you do? It's just, I just learned from your mistakes. You know, if you do it multiple times, you definitely sharpen your skills, and you learn better techniques to make it more hydrodynamic. And
That's a great word.
Yes. Yes. Not so more length than the width of the boat generally helps too.
Where did you build your first boat?
It was in the former G Quad, which is now Medicine Quad, G&H. Our RA, we had an empty room in our hall, and he gave us a key to make that our staging area to build the boat. So we had an empty room, and we built our boat there over like a few weeks ahead of time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I went to go visit some of the people that were making boats, and I was surprised at how much equipment and tools you really need to put into it. So when you were creating your boat back then, I know the rules were a little bit different. So what materials were you guys told you can't use?
I generally, I don't really know what was not. I mean, obviously no plastic, or if there's going to be cloth, it's only for decorative sails. But we pretty much just stuck to the cardboard and duct tape and paint. I think what was different back then was that you could use latex paint on a roller on your cardboard. Now I think it's just spray paint. So that's something that's different.
Ask what school was like when he went.
So what was school like when you came to Stony Brook?
It was a great memory. You know, it's definitely changed a lot. I think there's a lot more school spirit now than there was when I went over 30 years ago. But I still love Stony Brook. I actually live in Stony Brook now, and very excited that to be here today. How was it? I mean, it was. The camaraderie was there back then as it is now, but there's definitely a lot more school spirit, I feel, now, especially now that there's Seawolves, when it used to be the other mascot. So,
what was the other mascot?
Patriots.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think Seawolves is a lot better.
I think it's better too. Yeah. I didn't know that. Yeah. How did it feel when you won this trophy?
It was gratifying, absolutely. We came back as alumni at that point. A good friend of mine, Dave Spinelli. It was me and him who had worked on this boat, and we did it a couple of times as alumni for fun. we didn't expect to win, but we were especially excited to have something to bring home. So it was very exciting.
No, honestly, and can we just say that we were shocked at how beautiful the trophy is. It makes it feel like, exactly what you said, a lot more gratifying. Like,
Yeah.
this is beautiful.
I was shocked when we received that. I had no idea.
Yeah.
It was definitely really great. So,
Which boats are you planning on cheering for today?
Well, obviously, my daughter's boat with the Stony Brook Press. So please keep your eye out for that. That I think is a good contender. They did a lot of hard work on it. They spent probably over a course of a few weeks, a couple of days a week. It's the black boat with the P, Stony Brook Press P insignia on it.
Is it a speedster or is it a yacht?
Well, I know there's two people, so I don't know how they classify.
Speedster.
So it's speedster.
It's a speedster.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Because that's something that's changed. Because in the past, speedster back in the early '90s was one pilot, and yacht was 2 to 4. So I was yacht class, and it was just 2 people.
Can we get a story about what it was like to be here? Like a story?
What was it like to be here? What was it like to be at Stony Brook back then? It was just great. You just had a lot of freedom. You just felt it was great. You know, you're coming of age. Made a lot of good friends that I'm still friends with over 30 years later.
How about the on-campus bars? Let's hear about that.
You want to hear about that?
That's definitely a big change.
It's no longer in existence, but the bridge to nowhere, which used to go from the library to the former Stony Brook Union, which is now, I think is it still called the Union?
It is called the Union.
Going where the stadium is, that building right there.
Yeah.
There was a bridge to nowhere, basically, but it connected those 2 buildings. And on the second story, there was a bar. It was called the End of the Bridge. And then a new vendor came in a year or 2 later, and to save money on changing the EOB thing, it was called Eddie O'Brien's, which is pretty funny. But yeah, it was kind of like a pub restaurant, and they served alcohol, and it was a sports bar too at night. They would have events there some weeks at nighttime, like on a Friday.
Would they have Roth Regatta screenings?
I don't know if they did or not. Maybe.
Are you back all the time for Roth Regatta, or is this just a thing for your
This
daughter?
is definitely a special occasion. I mean, this is the first time I'm back since 2008.
Wow.
This time as an observer. But, you know, when we competed, it was 91, 92, 93. My partner Dave and another hallmate did it in 94, and I wasn't involved that one. And then 2004, 2006, and 2008 was the times that we competed. And this is my first time back as an observer, and I'm very excited. So
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Brian. We just want to head to our reporter, Lauren Canavan, but we just wanted to say thank you so much, and we hope that our competitors could follow in his footsteps today.
Yes, hopefully.
Yeah,
and bring us the trophy. We want a trophy.
Thanks for having me.
So our reporter Lauren Canavan got the opportunity to chat with some people about one of the most beloved fairy tales of the 2000s, Shrek.
Hey everyone, I'm here at Roth Pond. As you can see, the murky green waters behind me. This year's theme of Roth Regatta is actually fairy tale, and what better fairy tale to represent this year's theme than Shrek? Last year, we actually had a group who was inspired by Shrek in their boat design. Let's hear what they had to say.
Hello, my name is Sydney. I am on the crew boat for Roth Regatta. Our boat was Shrek themed last year, and I guess the inspiration for that was because we were weirdly into Shrek last year. I don't know if you guys have seen any of our flyers, but they're still Shrek themed, and so we kind of ran with it. And I mean, in the third movie, he travels back in time, so it fit the theme somehow. Our boat folded in half in the first 2 seconds. So I think what we're trying to do this year, and what advice I would give for future boat builders, is to really strengthen the base of it, because we didn't even get to row, and we just went under.
I also got the chance to speak with David Lowry, a Hollywood storyboard artist who actually served as co-head of story on the Shrek trilogy. Let's learn a little bit about what he does.
David Lowry has worked on various films across his career, including Trolls, Madagascar, and Shark Tale, but one of his first featured animated projects was Shrek.
So back then the storyboards were drawn in chalk, colored chalk and charcoal, on I don't know, 6 by 8 sheets of paper. And when I started on Shrek, it was still that way. We're still drawing on these separate pieces of paper that and you can see pitches, storyboard pitch or story pitch, animation story pitch. You can see it on YouTube. They've got a bunch of examples. I'm on there somewhere pitching a Shrek sequence.
Sequence 1, Fiona's prologue, done in the style of the old classic black and white horror films. Open on a full moon reflected in water. A desperate figure splashes through, the gypsy fortune teller voiceover. In the cards a tale is told of a time not too far past when in the kingdom of Duloc there came into the world a princess named Fiona.
Initially, it took some time for the plot of Shrek to take shape.
So we were still sort of wandering around with the storyboards because we didn't know whether was it going to be a Shrek as a big kind of oafish kid who finally leaves home and has to find himself, or was it going to be like a road story, him on the road finding himself, or was it going to be like him versus the bad guy in his knight in shining armor or army, or what? It was just kind of all over. And then the donkey character was I think started to make more of an impact on the story, and they hired Eddie Murphy, of course, to be the voice of it, and so then it became a buddy movie.
Mm-hmm.
And and how they meet and how they don't get along / get along by not getting along, and
Yeah.
and the other aspects of of it settled into place.
Next time you watch, pay special attention to the scene where Shrek saves Fiona from the tower. This is original storyboard work by Lowry. Lauren Canavan, signing off.
Thanks, Lauren. Now let's hear from Stony Brook Media Group's very own Justin.
Welcome back to our swamp. I am live from our finish line. This is Justin Mitzelmacher. Now, we are singing happy birthday to a few people. We're getting the celebrations going. But today, it's really all about the fairy tale. And we have our own little fairy tale village right here in Roth Pond. Over there to my left, we have a smart water station. We have a Coca-Cola photo booth. All of these kingdoms uniting for fun, for tents, for activities. Over here, we have our town village hall with food and drinks and abundance of celebration. Now, right over here to my right, we have our knights in shining armor. Well, not exactly, but almost. We have our boat retrievers who are ready to go. We're praying that the weather fairies warm up the air because it is a bit chilly, but we are keeping the good vibes going with the music and the excitement. Joining us now actually is one of our knights, our boat retrievers. Come on over. Hi, how are you?
I'm great, how are you?
So what is your name?
My name is Josh.
Hi, Josh. Do you go to Stony Brook?
I do. I'm a junior majoring in health science.
Awesome. So tell me, what are you most excited for today?
I'm most excited for the food and just the camaraderie. I think Roth Regatta is a 30-year tradition. I think it only gets better each year with each coming student government.
You have a really big role today. You're basically like the knight in shining armor. I mean, this outfit, you are ready to go in and take action. What is the best part about this job, and what's the worst?
I think the best part of the job is the students. I was elected, and I'm here today to represent the students and to help retrieve the votes. I don't think there's a worst part to this. I think this is a great campus tradition, and I think it's just an amazing time for everyone to be here.
What are your thoughts on the water, though? What are your feelings about it? Is it going to be cold? I mean, it definitely has a chill to it right now.
It's definitely colder than most Roth Regattas, but I think with this insulated suit, I'll be all right. And I know Stony Brook takes its time weeks before in advance to drain out the water and to make sure it's clean. So I have no regrets. I'm not worried about anything.
We have bravery live from the scene, and we are getting excited, right?
Exactly.
Back to the studio.
Thanks, Justin. Things are looking great out there. Now let's hear how the Stony Brook community set up for today.
It's a Jupunzel boat.
So funny. Keep smiling. Keep smiling. Start bantering.
So
The storyboard
what I
event
really
that will take place today took months to plan. While contemplating the students falling into the murky waters that they call Roth Pond, the undergraduate student government went behind closed doors to put the work that goes into planning an event like this. It's an immense undertaking. Since the fall of 2022, plans began, and today we will see the results of all their work, which includes parking, food, tents, and safety. Not to mention all of the clubs and boats and mounds of communication. Shout out to USG for a job well done.
So let's get ready for our live countdown. This has been Ashley Nunez
and Christiane Joseph.
It's a Jupunzel boat.
So funny.
In the Bible, there's a story of Samson, who's a Jew with like legendary strength, and his strength came from the fact that he did not cut his hair. So this just reminded us of the Rapunzel story, and we wanted to build like a nice like castle boat. So we went with Jupunzel. I'm looking forward to showing off our piece of artwork, and hopefully winning.
I'm really excited for Roth Regatta because it's a very famous, I guess, event, but it's also a way to bring the community together. Like, as a hall council, I guess, member or representative, we're obligated to be in it, but it also brings together other members of the Benedict community together. We have like a third of the people working with us that aren't from the council, and it just kind of brings a sense of community to Stony.
Tape, cardboard, and paint. These are the three special ingredients that the SOSB Marching Band is using to construct their racing boat for the 2023 Roth Regatta. As they are finishing up their finishing touches, I even got to speak with two of the team's racers.
Joining me, I have Danny and Anna. So Anna, how long did it take to build this boat?
We've been building it for about a week now.
Hey, how many people did it take to build it?
Around 6. We kind of pitch in when we can, and I'll help out a bit.
Okay, so Danny, what are you most excited about for the whole race?
Just like being with my friends, spending the day, eating, enjoying watching everybody race, and of course racing the boat. We spent a while on this boat, so I'm hoping we get a couple rounds in, if not win it, like big dubs.
We don't really have a theme right now. We kind of just are throwing it together last minute. We might end up spray painting it tonight, but we'll see. Since this is Hall Council, we'll probably just spray paint it a solid color and then just write Dewey Hall Council on it just to sort of support our building. I remember watching Roth Regatta last year, and it looked really fun, and so I reached out to some of my friends and we just decided to build it. It's all cardboard and duct tape. We've collected a bunch of cardboard from the mailroom, from Target, And this is like one of our last rolls of duct tape, so. It's gonna be cold tomorrow. I'm really not looking to get drenched, but we'll see.
The idea of doing it kind of just stemmed off of a conversation between everybody. We're like, oh, would you be down to do this? And we're like, okay.
I have a lovely logo that's a P for press. And so on the outside, Jane made a lovely stencil of the P, and they're pink and green all on the outside. And also she has awesome graffiti skills apparently, and also wrote press really cool on the back of the boat. So I think it looks really, really awesome.
It was fun.
With Yang and Lauderbear Hall Councils, and we are making the dragon from Shrek. Right now I'm making the head. We're kind of constructing and then we're going to paint it in a little bit. So we knew that theme was going to be Shrek, but we didn't want it to necessarily just be Shrek. So we were like, we love the dragon, she's iconic. So we were like, yeah, the dragon's a great idea. We can have the head at the top of the boat. We can paint the sides to look like the scales of the dragon. We have like spikes for the dragon too. So we've been planning for more than a month, but we've been building for like a good few weeks now. We got cardboard, we have lots and lots of duct tape. We're gonna have spray paint, we're gonna hand paint the head. It was based off of a model of a boat from last year Roth Regatta. As far as construction, the idea is obviously different. We're making a dragon this time. I believe it'll stay afloat. I'm very optimistic. But yeah, I'm really excited. I think our rowers are pretty good.
So the theme of the boat is Jack Horner and the Baker's Dozen, the character Jack Horner and his 13 bakers from the cinematic masterpiece Puss in Boots and the Last Wish. And we decided that the character Jack Horner he's relevant because he's a relatively new character. He's very interesting, and we decided that that would be a very good choice for our boat. I've been very interested with aquatic events since my childhood, and so this was something that I did while I was growing up, and I thought it would be a fun bonding experience with my friends here. The boat here is made with cardboard, duct tape, and the souls of our enemies. We decided to come up with the design that we're using, the catamaran design. So we're gonna have the main body here, and on the bottom, on each side, we're gonna have a total of 2 buoys. And in the middle, we're gonna have fins, allow it to cut through the water. And theoretically, this will allow us to stay afloat. At the end of the day, we think that the design is very strong, it's very sturdy, and we think it's gonna get us a win.
Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, the magical race happens on a fine April day. Between the dorms of Mount and Hendricks Hall lies Roth Pond, the most daunting of them all. With cardboard and duct tape boats in tow, the SBU community gathers for a spectacular show. Try these adventurers do in speedsters and yachts, hoping their boats don't turn into knots. They paddle and race, their cardboard becoming fins, but alas, the green and murky waters often win. Come one, come all, to the internet we go to see our broadcast team. We'll all be in the know. So go to YouTube to see this fun romp. Roth Regatta Live. This is our swamp.
The School of Communication and Journalism, in collaboration with the undergraduate student government, presents Roth Regatta Live. This is our swamp. This broadcast is made possible with generous support from Bagel Express is proud to help support today's broadcast. Along with breakfast and their famous lunch sandwiches and paninis, Bagel Express is the official caterer of the Stony Brook Seawolves. To book your next party or catered event, call us at 631-675-2770. Tropical Smoothie Cafe Port Jeff Station is proud to be the official smoothie partner of Stony Brook University and a proud Wolfie Wallet partner. We are located at 5120 Nesconset Highway, Port Jeff Station. Download our app and earn reward points on all your favorite smoothies and food choices, and get exclusive app members only offers. You're on Tropic Time now.
After
School
a
of
quick
Communication
snack, we're
and
back, and we are so excited to introduce the first boat, Heat.
And we're going to play-by-play with Skylar and Kat.
Thanks, Ashley and Christiani. We are back at the pond for the 34th Roth Regatta, and the first heat is lined up, 4 boats in total.
They are ready, definitely. Yeah. But the weather doesn't feel quite as ready. I'm a little bit cold. Are you cold?
I'm a little chilly.
There's definitely some wind happening. Actually, Irina Ivanuk, our future meteorologist, is going to tell us more about the weather. Irina? But the weather right here, it's kind of cold. The wind's definitely blowing. You can see it's definitely pushing the water, at least in the direction you want to be going if you are a rower. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, but I don't know. The blue-green algae, I don't know what's going to happen with them and the water and the boats, but maybe they'll take them over. Something's happening. We got bacteria happening. Did you know that blue-green algae is actually not considered algae?
I did not know that,
It's actually considered a bacteria. I learned this through a quick Google search. And as a resident STEM person, that's what I have to offer, more information. But it does look like we are getting into the groove of things, and Irina is now going to tell us about the weather. Irina.
Hello, everybody at Roth Regatta 2023. How do you feel?
Thanks, Kat and Skylar.
Welcome
that was
back.
Very interesting. And next, we're going to throw to Justin.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the finish line. Opening remarks are just about to start. Now, as we know, the theme this year is fairy tale. So to be on theme, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about my look today. We're wearing this royal blue blazer to channel my inner Prince Charming. But no, not the Prince Charming we know from Shrek, the evil one, the good kind, because we're all about camaraderie and bravery today with our teams just about to head down the pond. We're playing some I Need a Hero from Shrek that we all know and love. And we have so many students behind me lining up. It's really exciting because it's my first time being on the pond, and it's my last Roth Regatta as a student. So we are just about to get started, and I'm going to throw it back to you.
Yes, they are prepared to push that boat into the water.
They sure are. And then the next one we have is the Black Pearl, which I can only assume is Pirates of the Caribbean inspired, which is sort of a fairy tale in a sense.
Yeah, I feel like fairy tale is a broad term that you could.
It can be. I think for the sake of this and boat-related fairy tale, I think that's kind of nice. What I do think is interesting is the shape of this boat. It does seem like the Black Pearl, which is the one right between the blue and the black one. It seems like they have sort of a modified pontoon style, which you can see right next to them is VGM.
I feel like I usually see the pontoons on the side like VGM.
Like VGM, I definitely think so. It looks like everyone's in their life jackets, which is good news. We're going to get started
on this
race. Yeah, we're going to be doing this safely and proceeding with, we do have USG in the pond right now.
Oh, wow.
So I guess, I thought this was like 5 feet or something, but it's just up to their heads. 8 feet.
I believe the pond is 8 feet is what I was told.
That's a solid 3 feet taller than I am.
Yep.
We're doing the fairy tale. The fairy tale reading of the 34th Roth Pond Regatta in an accent, which is quite nice. A little all over the place accent-wise, but...
What? And then, last but not least, we have
the Shippithecus.
Yes.
The Shippithecus. It's the duct tape boat. They are all duct tape, but it's the very visibly duct tape boat on the end, beyond VGM. We do have some interesting information about VGM itself. They were quoted as saying, "We're not here to play games. We are definitely winning."
So they're
Which
very
is, you
sure
know
of
what? That is,
themselves.
yeah, that is.
I like the confidence.
I do. I admire the confidence. Something else that is nothing to sneeze at is the size of the boat, Kat.
Oh yes, they said that, at least they claim that their boat weighs over 100 pounds, and that's insane.
It was unclear whether or not they were being sarcastic with that statement, but they did indeed claim to have a boat that is over 100 pounds, and I'm not sure if that's within the regulations on the weight.
I have no idea if there's a weight regulation, but it's hard for me to fathom imagining 100 pounds of just cardboard and duct tape.
I helped build a couple of the boats, and they definitely get heavy. The more you wrap them, the more you waterproof with that duct tape.
But still, 100 pounds. Well,
they do look cold.
Yes. Well, I'm getting a little chilly myself,
so I can't. As Irina told us, it's a little chilly. I agree with this. It is an honor.
But the crowd is huge. I think this might be even bigger than last year.
There's definitely a good turnout here. It looks like a lot of people dress for the weather too. Like I see a lot of jackets, I see a lot of long pants, which is definitely the way to be going. It doesn't look like the boaters are as warm. A lot of people wearing their Roth Regatta shirts already.
Yes.
Those Roth Regatta shirts are nice.
As these are my first ever events within USD, I want to give them a huge shout out to Pooja Patel, Myra Gomez, and Maya Gomez, who helped to coordinate those events back then and get us involved in USD as to where we are today. And of course, I have to acknowledge to see how far we've come since, from those humble beginnings, and I'm even more excited to be your 2023 to 2024 Vice President of Student Life, Programming, and Activities. We welcome you all today to the 34th annual Roth Regatta. And lastly, hosting the races this year is a soon-to-be senior event coordinator for student engagement activities. One of the hardest working people I know, a resident assistant right here in Roth Community over in Hendricks Hall. Please give a warm welcome to Ivy Ma.
Hi guys, I'm Ivy. I'm delighted to be your host today. As we race through the pages of our storybook, we hope to see a tale like no other. But before we do, let me give you a little bit of a rundown for today, as there is a lot going on at Rob's today, my backyard. In front of the old computer science building, we have Culinart serving free meals for up to 2,000 people. So over there. And then if you want a t-shirt, please head to the table between Cardozo and Mount Park, not so far away. However, I think we might be already out.
So it does sound like they're announcing t-shirts, Kat, which we were just getting into a moment ago. They're a lovely future green color.
That is one way to talk about
very ogre inspired. It's like if you combine Kelly Green with ogre green. That's why I like it. But they're saying that there's a t-shirt booth over by Roth Cafe.
Yes. And there's also free food they were talking about, brought to you by Culinart. For the first 2,000 people.
Yep, absolutely. And now we're discussing how everything is working heat-wise. It looks like there's going to be a bunch of heats. There's going to be anywhere from 3 to 4 boats per heat. There are a lot of boats. We have upwards of 24, 25 heats for you of various divisions. And what's going to happen is that the winners of each of those 3 or 4 boats are going to go on to the semifinals and then potentially the finals, depending on how many people actually survive the murky, deep waters of Roth Pond.
They don't have to, if they're making it to the finals, they don't have to survive once, they have to survive twice in those waters.
Competing. So we
are about to start, my friends.
This is very exciting.
We're in our first round.
Believe it or not, this is my first time actually being at the pond for Roth Regatta. I am a senior year. Yeah, I was in the studio last year. Very excited.
Yes, okay, there we go. And next we have Ship of Mythicus.
Ship of Mythicus.
Yes.
Yeah, there they are. BGM right there. With the blue and black. Right there, waving their paddles. They are ready. I'm ready, Kat. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Our first race of the regatta is about to begin.
Woo, this is so exciting.
It is very exciting, Kat. I'm on the edge of my seat here. We're going to see how well the co-ed professional engineering frat is going to perform. My money's on them.
I think
all right, they're in the water. The black pearl is getting a delayed start.
Oh no!
It looks like Ship of Mythomythicus had a rocky start.
The black pearl looks like it's tipping over already.
It looks like VGM is living up to their expected and anticipated. Oh my goodness, we had our first dunk of the year, Kat.
Oh no! Wait, no, look!
Ship of Mythicus is in the water.
The VGM is pulling the lead by a long shot.
VGM, they are rowing. They are not even a little bit wet, not even breaking a sweat.
But we got Beta Tau still going strong, paddling their way to the finish line.
VGM, the clear winner in this situation if things keep continuing as they are. It looks like second place is going to be Theta Tau if they get there, and it looks like our other two boats were not successful in getting past that buoy.
That's very unfortunate, Skylar.
That is very unfortunate.
But
my money was on Theta Tau, Zeta Epsilon with their engineering degrees, but alas, apparently it was not boat engineering this time.
But we have VGM approaching the finish line.
VGM is approaching the finish line.
They are already done, and we got Theta Tau towing ahead.
We do. Looks like the next round of people is starting to set up. We believe in Theta Tau. They can do it. It looks like they're taking the 360 approach. A little dig, then a little dag. It seems to be what is occurring here.
Seems to be the case, Sky.
I do just want to point out the paint job. It's interesting because most people will duct tape their boat, then paint it, but it appears that Theta Tau painted their boat, then duct taped it.
Yes, that's definitely a very interesting approach. I don't know. Usually you want the paint to cover the duct tape.
It's interesting. It's really calling into that homemade look. I quite like it. We believe in you, Theta Tau.
But you know what? At the end of the day, is it the looks that win, or is it the floatability?
Honestly, and we're gonna go over to
the sideline.
The winners. With
Sideline
our sideline reporters.
Justin Messelmaker.
Justin's gonna tell us all about the winners.
We just had our first winner of our first heat. Who are you? What was your boat name, and how did you come up with it?
Boat name is VGM. Someone told us very good munchkins. We just kind of rolled with it. We didn't think much about the name.
That's awesome. So you told me that your boat was just a group of friends, and you guys managed to stay afloat seamlessly, coming in first. How did you manage to do that?
Well, we kind of meticulously planned this boat. We had a similar design last time. We put pontoons, and we braced those pontoons. So the boat was streamlined, not a lot of drag, but it was also strong enough to keep a lot of weight afloat. So I think that helped us get the win.
How was it in the water? Was it chilly?
It was cold. Yeah, I got splashed pretty well, but it's okay.
Yeah.
And anything for the win.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, and we're excited to see the rest of the race.
Me too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so that was just one heat of many, and they're still coming in now. Back to the studio.
We didn't mention that this is anthropology.
She just said back to the
That was honestly amazing.
Okay, I'll
So
say it back to you.
I had read the notes on their boat, and they said they're not playing and they're coming to win. So it's great to see that they really did win.
They did exactly what they set out to do.
And
but we'll go right to Skylar and Kat with the play-by-play.
Okay, so we have the handmade donkey, which is Head Hall Council, which also happens to be my building that I am an RA in.
All right, well.
So I'm hoping that they win.
It looks like we have a lot of hall councils in this race.
Yes, we got Donkeys and Dragons, which is with Irving Hall Council.
Dragons, what a great name by Irving Hall Council.
Oh, we are going to go to Justin Misselmaker at the sideline. No, they drowned. Justin, we won. We did it.
Guys, welcome back to the finish line. We have Theta Toe with us now. Tell us the name of your boat, please.
The name of our boat, I don't know. Did we make one? The Shayna boat.
The Shayna boat. What did you think of the rowing? How was it on a scale of 1 to 10, the difficulty?
Once we got into it, I think it was good, but it was a lot of thigh work because you had to like balance the whole thing, you know? My knees were sinking in the boat, probably like an 8 for the arm work, yeah.
Did you manage to get splashed or not really?
Half my body's wet. Yeah. I think it was more of us splashing each other rather than us drowning, which is a plus.
What is your biggest advice to the upcoming racers?
Balance. Don't get in the boat at the first. Put the water in the
Thank
boat.
you
and
so much. Back to you to play-by-play.
All right, Heat 2 is on the way, and it looks like Nobel Farquaad is in the lead.
It looks like the Baker's dozen got into the kitchen but couldn't take the heat. They are sinking right towards the starting line. We have a lot of dragon-themed boats here today. You can see right out in front. We can see the dragon-themed one right out in front. In front is in
Nobel Farquaad, I believe.
lead. They are doing phenomenally, and they have an excellently painted Shrek logo as well. Right behind them, it looks like
Handmade donkey, which is
very handmade looking, I will say. They lived up to their name. I will say there's definitely a hole in the front of their boat. And then it looks like the normal Nobel Farquaad by Yang and Lauterbur Halls are in water. It really does look like it almost looks like they're walking along the bottom of this, like they have their legs out underneath it. I don't think that's what's happening. It does. It looks like they're taking on water.
I believe I made a mistake before. I thought it was Nobel Farquaad in lead. It was Donkeys and Dragons that are taking the lead.
You know, these dragon-themed boats can be misleading. Lots of dragon-themed boats. We do also have a lot of boats with Puss in Boots themes here today. But it looks like we do have people coming into the lead, finishing up here.
Donkeys and Dragons is taking the lead.
It does look like that they are going to win this race, this heat.
But Handmade Donkey is right behind.
It's probably a good thing the Handmade Donkey maybe isn't finishing in the lead because I don't know if their boat can do another round.
That's very unfortunate. But the good news is that everyone finished mostly dry.
Except for the Baker's dozen. They got cooked at the beginning.
Oh, they did?
They did. They dunked at the beginning. Like a cookie fresh out of the oven dunked into a glass of milk.
Hot milk. All right.
They did spend, and it's really a bummer on the Baker's Dozen boat because they did spend a little over 6 hours on the boat, and they're the late night dining hall managers at Westside Dining, which likely inspired that boat.
Oh, wow.
We're going to get you an interview with the winners here very soon. But as you can see, they're lining up the next few boats for Heat 3. Coming up with a bunch of very exciting names for Heat 3. We're very excited. Some great artwork on these boats coming up. It really is a great turnout here, Kat.
It really is. And honestly, I was looking at all the boats earlier today, and they all look very well put together. Whether they will last in the water is another thing, but they all look visually appealing. Free water.
Free water definitely is a big component. Now, we are going to head over to Justin, who has the winners of Heat 2. Justin?
We have our winners of Heat 2. Who are you representing and what are your names?
I'm Kaylee Kipping, and we're representing Noble Halls, Lauterbur, and Yang. And I'm Nene Du.
What a throwback, because I used to live in Yang my freshman and sophomore year, so congratulations to you. Now, your boat design was epic. We had a beautiful dragon just sail across our pond. How did you come up with that?
It was a collaborative effort. It was interesting. We kind of just ended up going along with like the ride. It was like a vague plan, but
yeah, like everyone had so many ideas like during our like e-board meeting, and then like we basically like ended up voting on like what was best.
Now, you sailed across so seamlessly. How did you manage to do that?
I rode last year for Irving, so I definitely had experience.
I'm gonna thank our pushers. I think they definitely helped us a lot. Yeah.
Well, congratulations again. Play by play. Let's hear from you.
Okay, so
Roth
Heat
is indeed
3
very
is
fun right now. Heat 3 is going to be even more fun.
we got the Three Little Pigs by the International Academic Program, the Deranged Misfits, which has
No association.
no association.
They just entered as friends yet.
Yes. The Dragon, which is DRAGGIN apostrophe, and which is Whitman and Gershwin Hall Councils, and Solar Racing, which is also no association.
Yes, indeed. Solar Racing, yeah. I just want to say a quick thing about the Gershwin Hall is that last year they had a boat so big that we have a Gershwin clause now in our Roth Regatta constitution and bylaws. The boats cannot exceed a certain size because if you recall from last year's broadcast, they were the only boats that could go at the time. But we have 4 appropriately sized boats here. The Misfits. It just looks like it's going to be delightful. Look at these boats. This construction is great.
Wow, wait, hold on.
I see a lot of tiaras.
I think so.
On the first boat?
I believe that is the Three Little Pigs.
The Three Little Pigs with their tiaras. Hopefully they, maybe those are those are tiaras. I stand by that. Some princess pigs, I love it. Some royal pigs, maybe.
The Range Misfits boat looks very...
There is the dragon. I did have a chance to chat with Solar Racing. It's a Puss in Boots theme, and they have a lot of really great artwork on it, so hopefully the paint is dry. The heat's about to begin. The heat, they are off. It looks like the Three Little Pigs are in the water.
But and the Three Little Pigs capsized.
They cried wee 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 all the way into the water. No!
But
it looks like the people are not even, they're going the scenic route. It looks like Solar Racing and Stace are taking the long approach.
Yes, but the Deranged Misfits look like they're taking the lead.
They are led by their lantern of cardboard and paper. Yes. But it does seem that they are now taking the scenic route too.
Wow. No.
The Deranged Misfits have crashed into the side of the pond and bounced back, much like a swimmer does in their turn and then pushes off.
I always wonder how much rowing experience people usually have before coming into this.
I would say that it is clear the amount of rowing experience that is being displayed. Not that I can talk, Kat. I don't have any rowing experience.
The Dragon, which is Whitman and Gershwin Hall Council, are towing right behind the Deranged Misfits.
It looks like the Solar Racing team is really not putting the racing into this heat. They are taking their sweet time and making a guest appearance here at the media booth.
It's looking fantastic still, even after Roth Pond.
That is a stunning wolf on the side, I believe. It is scary. Maybe a sea wolf, perhaps, but it's a pond wolf right now, Kat.
Oh God.
It looks like the Three Little Pigs will not be completing. Solar Racing is, ambling into third place.
Yes.
Really taking a nice casual boat ride today. The logo is done by Kevin, and the rest of the artwork is drawn by Anna and Sabrina.
Wow.
And the SACE is the Society of Asian Scientists and Engineers. So that explains why the boat has held up so well.
Yeah.
That it is by engineering students.
And Dragon took about 3 weeks to build, or 2 weeks to build.
It looks like it was worth it.
It looks like they spent a lot of time on this.
I do wonder how long the International Academic Program spent on theirs.
Yeah, that's
definitely finish line, and Solar Racing is right behind them.
Solar Racing is about to finish up.
Give them another round of applause.
They did a great job, Kat. I think Heat 3 is off to a great start.
Yeah,
or
definitely.
off to a great end now.
They are.
It looks like Solar Racing getting dragged out. It's really funny. The Dragon was not dragging. They were hauling.
Yeah, they were
going. Once everyone figured out the direction that they were supposed to row in, things really took off.
Yeah.
It does look like we can see Heat before setting up. We see the actors conservatory. You couldn't miss that. Yeah. They sort of have that caution tape look to them, you know?
Yeah. And what looks to be another.
We are going to go now to Justin, who has the winner.
You're the winner, right?
We were the winner of the third heat. Yeah, Electra, what is our boat name?
Our boat is
River Styx.
All right, we're here with the winners of Heat 3. I loved your boat personally, and you were paddling with such energy and ferocity. You were ready for that win. Now, you are kind of soaked a little bit. How does that feel? How are you feeling right now?
Oh, I feel great. It feels amazing.
Does the adrenaline keep you warm?
Yes, it does.
I am so fucking pumped on adrenaline right now.
So let's talk about the cardboard and the tape. Was that a challenge? And I mean, your boat seemed pretty dry. How did you handle that?
Well, we did start building this on Sunday. It did take a lot of duct tape. I think most of keeping it dry was keeping it afloat, and we had like a kind of an endoskeleton on the bottom that we worked on. So I think that really helped.
What about you? What was your favorite part?
My favorite part? Well, I didn't really help construct the boat that much, but I do realize that there is an underskeleton or endoskeleton.
Well, congratulations. Tell me what you're holding. Who is this guy?
This is Iguana. That's the name, but it is a gator. So it is our mascot.
Well, congratulations on Heat 3. Back to you.
I talked to that person.
So tell me where you are from for Heat 3.
I'm from Whitman and Gershwin.
Okay, so how did it feel in that water today?
We thought we had a good start, but then we saw the other people, they crashed into the wall. So that gave us more motivation to paddle. But then towards like the middle, we started sinking in the middle. Yeah.
When the boat first started to go down, what was going through your mind?
We thought, oh, we gotta get it. We gotta go.
But you made it to the finish line. So congratulations, you are here. Back to the studio. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Congrats.
I loved all the props that our contestants had, or excuse me, our winners, because they did win. They had like an iguana and a paddle, so it was really cool for me. And I think that the best part about all of this is that originally it was supposed to be Shrek themed, and then it switched to fairy tale for copyright reasons. But we love Shrek.
We do, definitely. I was very excited to see it was Shrek. I was gonna come in my full Fiona outfit and do a full thing, but I guess we had to change it.
But we just want to say thank you so much again to our amazing team. But
We're going to play by.
Okay.
Heat number 4. Looks like we have the Actors Conservatory in the yellow right there. Kind of has the caution tape look like we discussed earlier.
Yes. Is that a duck face painted on it? I can't tell.
Looks like a duck face. I will agree. It looks like there's a dragon at the end, at the other end in the green. It looks like we have a Pinocchio.
Yes, that's Tuscanini Hall Council. I talked to them last night, and they were building. They have hands and they have feet.
They have feet. I can't wait to see the feet. Hopefully we don't see the feet pointed up from the bottom of the pond.
Yes. And then Skipper with his taping RAs. And they are off.
Now the Actors Conservatory mascot is the duck. It looks like they're not even in the pond yet.
Yes, they're struggling in that water. But we've got what looks like the Skipper in the lead.
Really skipping ahead of the competition here, Kat.
Taping RAs.
Pinocchio doing the long scenic. I see his feet. We hope to not see his feet. I might have been in the lead, but it looks like he's doing a sort of a crown appearance right now. Skipper in the front. Looks like Kristen Hutton's right there.
And Isaac Sampson.
Wow.
Both
Marine
RAs
Sciences is really bringing a great name to the School of Marine and Atmospheric Sciences, I will tell you, for their rowing experience in marine sciences.
Yeah.
Definitely applying. Definitely that boat is holding strongly.
Yes, well, I was told to shout out to Fran Sagati, who really spearheaded getting that boat made.
It looks great. I will say Conservatory has gone under, much like a Broadway show that did not perform well.
Yes. And Pinocchio looks like they're going in the complete wrong direction this time.
Waving their hands in the air at the crowd and not towards the finish line. And then we have the Benny Slay Benedict Hall. This dragon boat right here just is really desperately trying to get to second place.
I feel like that boat is shorter than what we usually see in Roth Regatta.
Oh wait! Actors Conservatory about recovery. Actors Conservatory not even using oars to paddle, using their bare hands.
We got one guy in the water.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears goes into being an acting student, and they are treating Roth Regatta much the same way.
I believe the one in the water is Isaac Over.
And Joshua in there as well, trying to scoop out, bail out the water.
Will they make it to the finish line? It's a big question.
Will they get to take their grand bow at the end?
Pinocchio made another crash landing.
Pinocchio crashing into USG.
Okay, they're gonna keep paddling.
If only Tuscanini's boat could use those arms and legs to help steer them in the right direction towards the finish line. It looks like USG is helping them. Or just letting them get out early. I get that. I understand.
No,
really sad effort happening by the Actors Conservatory right here. It looks sort of like my swim lessons that I took in safety swim when I was 5 years old, Kat.
Yeah, I as a swim instructor, I've seen a lot of those flailing legs and splashing.
Get them a boogie board and let them just paddle away.
It looks like Isaac there is giving up and
when it's a bad performance and you get that hook that drags you off the stage.
Yes.
I really think the Actors Conservatory could use that hook to get out of the water right now.
In the water, Joshua
Every
goes.
captain goes down with their ship, Kat. And it looks like the Actors Conservatory has. We're going to go to our sideline reporters to have a little chat with the winners of Heat 4.
And that is Melanie.
I'm Melanie Foremost. I'm here at the 34th Roth Regatta with the winner of this heat. What is your name?
Kristen.
Isaac.
Tell me about your boat. I love this little thing that you've created here.
He was Pinocchio. He lost his nose, and we had the dragon as our boat. Yep. His no nose? Yeah, we lost.
How long did it take you to build the boat and then create this lovely head?
About 12 hours total with 5 people. 12 hours with 5 people.
So did you pull an all-nighter?
Yes, we did. We did pull an all-nighter for this, but it paid off.
And it was worth it?
Yes, completely.
Now, back to you in the studio.
All right, welcome back to Live Roth Regatta. And today, I'll be one of your hosts, and I'm Richard Bolden.
I'm Sky Crabtree.
All right, so Sky, let's get into it.
Absolutely.
First of all, let's start with the obvious. It is cold out there.
It is very cold. Frankly,
gosh.
you know, I'm happy that I'm in the studio right now. Richard, I think you feel the same.
Most definitely. As soon as I came into the studio and I felt that heat, I was like, oh my gosh, it felt like home. It felt like home. Yes, it did. But yes, it was, what would you say is one memorable thing from out there from today?
You know, I think one of the most memorable things is seeing the contrast and the quality of boats and what actually happened once they started getting on the water. I noticed a few boats really couldn't even get off into the water and start rowing, but some were constructed so well and just immediately made a straight line to the finish. I mean, the contrast and quality was just really, you know, something that stood out to me personally.
100%. And you know something? The boat that you predicted was going to win, you know, they had no problems at all.
I know.
They had no problems at all. Matter of fact, they made it to the finish line. But we have much more in store for you. And I'm Sky. Oh, I am Richard Bolden. And this is Sky.
Yes, we have been greatly enjoying seeing the boats of our fellow Seawolves. And now it's off to our play-by-play reporters, Brittany and Chase.
In collaboration with the undergraduate student government, presents Roth Regatta Live. This is Our Swamp. This broadcast is made possible with generous support from Bagel Express is proud to help support today's broadcast. Along with breakfast and their famous lunch sandwiches and paninis, Bagel Express is the official caterer of the Stony Brook Seawolves. To book your next party or catered event, call us at 631-675-2770. Tropical Smoothie Cafe Port Jeff Station is proud to be the official smoothie partner of Stony Brook University and a proud Wolfie Wallet partner. We are located at 5120 Nesconset Highway, Port Jeff Station. Download our app and earn reward points on all your favorite smoothies and food choices, and get exclusive app members only offers. You're on Tropic Time now.
Welcome back with your next play-by-play host. My name is Chase Carucci.
And I'm Brittany Deeds. So, Chase, we've been actually talking off camera, and I heard that this is your first Roth Regatta. I was here last year. I had a great time. How's it going for you today?
I'm loving it. It is my first Roth Regatta. We've seen a lot of great competition today. We've seen some people fall in the water. Personally, I don't want to get wet, so keeping our fingers crossed for that. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty chilly today. I can imagine the water is 10 times colder, so these are from brave people out here in those boats.
The School of Communication and Journalism.
Like I said, we've seen people fall through. We want to keep it that way. We like to see people fall through, but hopefully not get. We don't want them to get too wet. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and I mean, we're having a pretty great turnout right now. There's a lot of people here. No matter the weather, the community likes to come together, and I really enjoy that for everyone.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, great turnout. I mean, there's got to be over thousands of people here. So, you know, but this is just the second year after COVID that Roth Regatta has returned. So it's just great to be back and see all these people.
Yeah, and what was your favorite boat so far?
My favorite boat had to be the Deranged Misfits. They had the best design, I think. They were a nice solid brown color with the net. And yeah, it's been a great boat.
All right, and we're going to get you over to our sideline reporters right now. Sideline, what's going on? All right, we're not going there just yet. We're still here. We have the next heat coming up. 4 boats lined up. I think it's pretty cool.
So we're going to head over to the sideline booth now, where we're going to give you the play-by-play. So, Brittany, you asked me for my favorite boat. Have you had a favorite boat so far?
I did have a favorite boat. I thought BGM, the first heat, was really cool. They got into the water and went straight across. Literally no mistakes or anything. They really got in there and did it.
So we're approaching Heat 5.
Yeah, we're approaching Heat 5 right now. So in the lineup, we have Off to the Ball, the Stony Brook Press, Sea Cert, and Flamboyancy.
And Brittany, you know some people on the Stony Brook Press. You want to give us a little bit of insight into who they are?
So Sea Cert is the school's medical team, and I think that's pretty cool. I heard that their boat is based off of Maleficent. It took 5 weeks to plan, to build, so they're prepared for today. And they're confident it will stay afloat. Last Roth Regatta, they got 3rd place, but today, you know, they have a chance of winning.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm not too sure with this heat. You know, the heat's looking real competitive. I'm liking some of the designs on these boats that we're seeing here.
Yeah, I mean, the press looks pretty cool. I like that they have their logo like painted on. I think that's a really nice touch. You know, that blue boat kind of reminds me of Cinderella a little bit. I think that's kind of cute.
Look at those wheels.
Yeah, definitely.
The wheels on that boat. Have to wonder if those wheels will help them go a little quicker in this pond here.
Yeah. Oh my God! Look, that first point. I believe that's the Flamboyancy. They have like crowns on, or
Yes.
That's really nice. It's a nice touch.
It looks like we have a king over there. We have a prince. We have a prince with his prince hat.
You know, I mean, I'm a little worried that these boats don't look sturdy enough to last the water and collision. So we'll see how they take off.
Just getting ready to go through again here. If you're just tuning in with Heat 5, getting ready to go underway. We've seen some pictures taken here by a photographer in the water. Brittany, how much would it cost you to jump in that water?
Honestly, I do it for free. I really want to get in this rock pond, you know, contrast to popular belief. I love the water. I love swimming. So it would be great to be a photographer for them, really get up close and personal.
So I feel the opposite. I definitely wouldn't say that I would jump in the water for free. Like you said, I love the water myself, but jumping in Roth Pond, it's not necessarily my cup of tea.
You know, I got to do it once before I leave Stony Brook.
Hey, maybe next year you're in the cards. We'll see.
Next year, you know, you'll see me out there, and I'll get right across this pond.
Maybe with the Stony Brook Press, you know, or the Statesman.
The Statesman, not Stony Brook Statesman. I'll be representing them. Or maybe the media group will have their own boat. That would be really nice to have representing School of Communication and Journalism.
So I got to ask you, Brittany, if you had a boat in this race, do you have a specific design that you would go through with?
Oh, I mean, do we have, like, am I following the fairy tale theme, or am I doing
Yeah,
a good
fairy
theme?
tale, yeah.
Honestly, maybe, I mean, Donkey's pretty cute. Cool, we could have that. I mean, Shrek is a classic, a little bit cliche for a boat. You know, there's a lot of people are doing Shrek. Honestly, the castle from the Rapunzel is really nice. I'm not sure what my theme would be or what my boat would be. What about you?
I would definitely go something along the Shrek route. Donkey is one of my favorite characters in all of cinema. I have to put that out there.
Maybe like a Princess Fiona boat. That would be
Princess
really
Fiona,
nice. Get the
interesting.
princesses in here, you know,
Very
get some royalty.
But yeah, I would definitely go with something with Donkey. One of my favorite scenes in all the movies is when Donkey's sitting on the chair in the first Shrek movie telling Shrek that he wants to make some waffles. So maybe we could incorporate some waffles into that as well.
All right, I think they're about to start.
This is exciting.
Silver Press, we got them. Sea Cert, nice. We love Sea Cert. They really help us out. You know, they save our lives. And Flamboyancy.
All right, and the race is getting set to begin.
All right. Oh my God, they're in.
Right
oh,
to the
Flamboyancy went down straight away. Oh, the press isn't even in here. But Sea Cert is going. Look at Sea Cert going.
Sea Cert is off to a hot start.
Wow, look at
those
that.
wheels, like we were talking about, those blue wheels might be what's behind their success here early.
That is great. Look at that. Oh, that's off to the ball, right? Off to the
and
ball.
And the Stony Brook press
the press is coming in. The press is making a big comeback.
Oh my God.
Look at them. Look at them. Going right across. They're beating them. They're going crazy. They're moving right across.
Look at this. What a turn of events.
Flamboyancy back at the start. Not even moving. Not even moving. Look at them.
And Jane
Look at them.
are
They're
just
doing really good.
cruising.
Look at them moving all the way to the finish line with no hesitation. Nothing's in their way. You know, off the ball's doing a really great job, but Flamboyancy tipped over, and look at them in the water.
Flamboyancy is looking a little rough in the back there, but I can't believe what happened there at the front there. The
took over. That was crazy. Sea Cert is doing really well. They're trying to keep up. They're moving at a good speed, and Flamboyancy is just out of the race right now. I think we had people cross the finish line.
Flamboyancy is looking to get out of the water. Didn't even make it to the quarter mark of the race.
Oh, they didn't make it past the little buoy in the water. Wow, that was great. Sea Cert still putting up a good fight. Good for them. I believe we have the ball.
Off to the ball, yeah.
Yeah, off to the ball is, I think, reaching the finish line right now. But that was really good. That was really nice. They did an excellent job with that boat.
I got to say, the Stony Brook Press, I'm friends with Sydney Corwin, friends with Jane.
Yes.
And I'm very impressed with what they had to do there in the beginning of the race, just coming back and doing their thing and getting out in front. After, I don't want to say a rough start, but they were definitely trailing behind to start that first race.
Yes.
Super awesome to see.
That was amazing. That was really good. All right, at sideline we have some people. Sideline, take it away.
I am here with the press, winner of this heat. Congratulations, first of all, fellow media organization. A little birdie told me that we interviewed your dad in the pregame, and he also won a heat in the Roth Regatta.
Yes, it's like feeling like a legacy moment right now.
Yeah, second generation.
It's very beautiful.
So how long did it take you to build this boat? How did you figure out what style to build it as?
We just kind of wanted to go with something basic, kind of like looking at what the cardboard we had was and then just working off of that. So it's very box-like.
Yeah. I think that worked to our advantage, though. A lot of other teams, they build it like very narrow, tall boats, and they would like flip over, but we had a lot of surface area, you know, so. And when we were like kind of late to getting in, I was like, oh no, but then we were racing.
On that first,
yeah.
And I was like, oh, we're done for. But somehow, it's just
we came up. Everybody was cheering because we were beating the other team. I was so excited.
That really is so exciting. Now, did you do this in advance, or was this an all-nighter?
It was probably like, we finished it last week, but it probably took like the course of like 3 days that we did like the skeleton and then the tape and then the paint.
And our matching t-shirts.
And we got custom shirts.
Yeah.
We used the same stencil we did on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
So
a big creative part to all of this as well.
Of course.
I absolutely love it. All right, well, back to you at play-by-play.
All right, welcome back here to the sideline for play-by-play. Thanks for that, Melanie. We weren't able to hear what Melanie was saying over there with Jane and Sydney, but can't imagine that they weren't saying nothing but good things after that immense comeback that we saw. What did you see out of the Stony Brook Press from there, Brittany? What did you see from the Stony Brook Press in that race?
What did I see from the press? I mean, they had a good start, and then off the ball really took it over. That was really great.
It was, and we're getting ready to prepare here for Heat 6, and we have the following boats coming up with Do You Know the Weatherman? And then after that, we have Motrix, the Maritime Minecart, and RV Wesky.
This looks really fun. Do you know the Weatherman is a nice play-on-play words of Do You Know the Muffin Man? So that's really cute. I like that one.
And the thing with Do You Know the Weatherman is they are with the Atmospheric Sciences Division, Sam Lankowitz and John Tate. It's actually John Tate's 21st birthday today. Happy birthday to John Tate.
Happy birthday!
One of my classmates, John.
Yeah, a good way to spend your 21st birthday in these waters, just how you like.
For your 21st birthday, they say you go out and celebrate with drinks. How about drinking the Roth Pond water?
Drinking the Roth Pond water? No, that's just death right there. Look, the Maritime Minecarts, they have little Minecraft helmets on, diamond Minecraft helmets, and I think that's so funny. It's such a cute touch. It's so personalized. It gives them character, I really enjoy that. I like dabbling in Minecraft myself, so seeing some type of video game representation, that's really cute to see.
You play Minecraft?
Sometimes, here and there. What about you?
I have played Minecraft,
Okay,
and not recently, but I used to play when I was younger.
I'm a bit busy for that, but maybe in the summer I'll do it a little bit.
Definitely a nice touch on those diamond helmets there, though, as you mentioned.
No, I think it's really good. I wonder how they made it, out of cardboard. That's really impressive.
And I wonder if it's blue paint or if it's blue tape.
It could be a little bit of both, honestly. I mean, duct tape makes all types of colors, so it could definitely very well be blue duct tape.
As we mentioned, if you're just tuning in, we're getting ready for Heat 6 here at Roth Pond. I'm Chase Carucci along with Brittany Dietz.
Yes, I'm Brittany Dietz. And look, there's the red boat is like a duck almost. I like that one. Alright, so
it looks like for the Motrix, it took them 5 weeks to build this boat. 5 weeks to build a boat, that seems a little excessive. You gotta wonder.
No, I don't think that's excessive. And they need time to plan, and have blueprints, and construct, and whatever. And I thought some people built this boat last night, and guess what? Those boats aren't staying up. The boats that took 5 weeks to build, they're staying up. All right, so what has been your favorite boat so far? That has raced.
Oh man, throughout the entire race?
Yeah, so far, first
definitely
team 1 to 5.
As I mentioned, my favorite boat had to have been the Deranged Misfits. They had the lantern going on the front of the boat with the fishing net on the side. Nice brown color to counteract that green water that I certainly don't want to jump in, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, I really liked VGM because it was the first heat, so we really didn't know what to expect so far, and VGM came in, guns a-blazing, they murdered this water. They really went across, and that was really nice to see. All their hard work really paid off for this.
Definitely, and both those boats, VGM and the Deranged Misfits, dominated in their respective heats. Have to wonder if they're gonna compete later on. Could be a fun match between the two of them.
Definitely. All right, they're about to take off. On your mark. Get set. All right, let's go.
And we're off.
Oh my God!
And we have 2 boats.
The Maritime Minecart.
3 boats are in the water. Everybody is out of their boat.
And look, head first.
Look at this. Do you know the Weatherman? John Tate, his 21st birthday, and Sam Lankowitz in the front there.
They did amazing. They took off right away. The Mortrix fell in. At first, the Maritime Minecart flipped over. They're not even a competitor at this point.
One thing that I do want to mention about Do You Know the Weatherman, they finished their boat last night.
Yes,
they were going until 4 o'clock in the morning.
The paint is dripping. It's notwithstanding this Roth Regatta water.
John and Sam are looking good here.
Look at their synchronized rowing. They're doing a really good job getting the hang of it and the speed. The Maritime Minecart, their helmets in the water. Their boat fell apart. But the Mortrix, they got up after going head first, Chase. They got back up, and they're doing really well for themselves.
Gotta love the resiliency there, getting back in the water, just crossing the quarter way mark for them.
RV Wesky also isn't a competition anymore. They backed out of the race. Oh my God, the Mortrix head, the duck head is over there floating in the water. They lost it. They don't have it anymore. Oh, and it looks
like it just got kicked into the fans now souvenir.
Yes, exactly.
Boat.
They're doing, oh look, the Mortrix even has a nice tail. That's really cute to see with spikes on it. And I believe the Weatherman just passed the finish line. First place with by a landslide with no issues whatsoever, Chase.
John and Sam just absolutely took care of that race there.
They really did. That was beautiful.
They will certainly be moving on for John's 21st birthday. Again, happy birthday to John Tate.
Happy birthday. You know, what's really nice about all these heats is that at least one boat is like way better than all the rest, and they just get across the water really fast. It would suck to see all four boats just plummeting from the start. Or you know what would be really interesting if all four boats was head to head. You know, when they as soon as they get in the water, they just zoom across. So maybe we'll get some of those heats where all four boats are just absolutely amazing.
Hoping to see that for sure. As you mentioned, all these heats has just been kind of a one-man show up until the Stone River Press race in the last heat, where we saw them come across the finish line.
Yeah. All right, and at Silent, we have Melanie Formosa interviewing some people. Melanie, take it away.
I am here with the winners of this heat, the Meteorology Club. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Tell me about your boat. Did you figure out the physics behind it all?
We tried to. We actually built it this morning between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m. So,
woo!
Yeah.
And it's your birthday today?
Yes, it's my 21st birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
What else would you rather do than swim in a pond? Well, not swim, actually.
Absolutely nothing. I love this. This is my favorite event of the year.
Now, I did a boat profile on you guys last year. Is this just a tradition that you do, Meteorology Club?
Yeah, it definitely is something we want to keep doing every year with our club because we have so much fun.
Yeah. And how does your boat relate to the theme of this year's fairy tale?
Well, our boat's name is Do You Know the Weatherman instead of Do You Know the Muffin Man? We tried to do a weather-themed boat with some radar reflexivity on the side. So it just looks like a radar on the back too, hopefully.
Yeah. I love it. Well, back to you at Play by Play.
Thanks so much to our team by the pond. Once again, I'm Richard.
And I'm Sky.
So Sky, I know you was watching because I was watching too.
Yeah.
You see the Meteorology Club one.
Yeah.
Was you expecting that?
I wasn't. I honestly did not know who was going to win that last race, but I am, thrilled that the Meteorology Club won. I'm very happy for them personally. How about you?
No, 100%. I think all of the teams are doing a great job. They're all cohesive, and it looks great out there. Let's head back to the Roth Pond.
Congratulations on being involved in this year's Roth Regatta. You didn't win, but you still built a boat and went through the pond. So I see you're a little wet. Was the water cold?
Yes.
Freezing? But was it worth it?
Maybe.
We finished, so it was worth it. It was worth it.
Now, what boat was it called? What was your theme?
It was the dragon from Shrek.
Yeah. And how many hours did it take to build it?
It was like 5 hours. Not bad. We did it once a week.
Yeah, an hour a week. It was pretty good.
So you really planned ahead.
Yeah.
We weren't doing it the last minute. So, yeah.
That's great. Back to you at Play by Play.
Okay, welcome back, Pondside. Chase Carucci alongside Brittany Dietz. If you're just joining us, Brittany, Heat 7 coming up here. Why don't you take us through a little bit of what Heat 7 has in store for us?
Right now, we're missing a boat. I believe they said it was the ski club. I wonder where they are. Maybe skiing, Chase. It is cold enough.
It is cold enough, that's for sure.
And looking over at the starting line, there are people shirtless. I mean, it's really cold. I hope they don't get hypothermia in these waters. Wow, that's really brave of them.
So you got to look at the green water, hypothermia. We see someone over there with long socks.
That's dedication. Oh, I think they have a boat coming in right now. That must be the ski club. But here we have, for Heat 7, we have the Celis Sea Shanties, the Aurora Borealis Swamp Sailing Ogres, and Scuderia Scuderoni. What clever names. It's quite
Scooteroni almost sounds like pepper.
So some fun facts, the Aurora Borealis is the Aerospace Club. Very cool. We have Aaron Harris in here and Chauvigny Strastry. Pushers are Max Blakely, Michael Borinsky, Reese Backus, and Raymond Land. It's actually all of their first regattas, which is really nice that they decided to build a boat and participate in this for their first regatta. So I hope it's worth it for them and they come back next year.
Yeah.
You know, Chase, they actually built this boat in one night. They pulled an all-nighter building this boat. Would you sacrifice your sleep to build a boat?
I can't say I would sacrifice my sleep to build a boat. My sleep time is very important to me. And quite honestly,
but what about winning?
That's a lot of pressure to get a boat done in one night.
No, winning's also important.
But if, like you said, winning, if I'm going to win it and it's all for the big trophy, I think I would sacrifice my sleep for one night.
All right, yeah. For one night, you know, I think it's worth it. You could just sleep the next day. And Aaron, one of the rowers, made the whole dragon head out of cardboard and duct tape. And they use over 30 rolls of duct tape, which I can imagine most of these boats use over 30 rolls of duct tape. You can definitely not build this boat with just one roll of duct tape.
I think I would be embarrassed to go to the store and get 30 rolls of duct tape.
You know,
I would order it off of Amazon.
No, yeah.
To avoid embarrassment.
Thinking, you know, when I was looking at these boats, I was thinking, like, you know, how would I get this duct tape? And I'm like, I would just mass buy it on Amazon, and I go to the mailroom, pick it up, and get a box full of duct tape, maybe like 20 pounds of it, you know, to really make sure the boat is sturdy enough.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I would not want to go to the store. Like, think about going to like the local Michael's store, or the local Ace Hardware store, and coming out with 30 rolls of duct tape. That's absurd.
Going to Michael's, get some jewels, you know, bedazzling the boat. You know, it'd be really amazing if they bedazzled the boat. You think that would stay on? They need some E7000 glue or something, some Gorilla Glue to really get those jewels to stay on that boat.
We're just gearing up here.
All right.
For Heat 7.
Oh, wow, look. The second boat is to the left. They're on their stomachs. They're not even sitting on the boat.
Interesting strategy.
I actually saw a boat like that last year, and I don't think they really lasted very well, but maybe they'll last very well this year.
How are they going to...
Someone just held up a sign in the crowd saying Ice Spice. So I guess we have some Ice Spice fans in the audience.
Are you an Ice Spice fan, Brittany?
Oh, you know, a little bit. I don't listen to her music, but, you know, I don't mind hearing
Is that boy a liar?
Yes!
That boy is a liar.
All right, they're getting ready. Chase, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm very interested to see. Here we go.
Let's go. All right, let's see. Oh, my
Look
God!
at this.
Look at that! They fell right in head first! They didn't stand a chance, but they're getting back on. Look at them go. Look.
Gotta love the retaliation there from them.
The Aurora Borealis with the dragon head, they're doing a really good job. Wow, 3 boats, neck to neck.
Brittany, this is a dead heat, Brittany.
There's a collision.
They're colliding with each other.
Here. Wow. And they're blocking the Aurora Borealis. They're saying you cannot go ahead of me.
A little bit of
Look at this, another head-on-head collision. Look at that.
We have a boat coming towards our journalism booth here.
If we go back to the boat that's in last place right now, they're on their knees paddling. The boat is concaving in. Look at that.
Brittany, we have a dead heat here.
Wow. Look at that. Wow. They're dragging. They're intense. They want to win this.
The dragon mouth is eating the rear of the boat right now.
This is amazing.
And now we have one of the rowers in the water for the boat and dead last.
Wow, look at that. Oh, they fell in. They fell in again. Look at that. Such a team effort, but they're shirtless, Chase. That's really, really cold. Let's see. And we have, I believe, the Aurora Borealis just crossed the finish line. Good for them, honestly.
Aurora Borealis, huh?
Yeah. They did good. Wow,
Brittany, I think it's safe to say that belly down technique, belly down strategy did not work too well for them.
It did not work. But they provided a laughter for the audience, some entertainment, which was really nice. Props to them for putting their bodies in that water.
And you mentioned before they got going last year, you saw a belly down strategy. That didn't work.
No.
So we saw it again here. That didn't work.
You know, like, you see boats where people sit in it, and then you see boats where they're just flat, like you just sit on top of it. So I wonder how the people who pick the boats that are flat like what their ideas behind it, their strategy. Do you think it'll work or not work? Honestly, I don't think it would have worked sitting on top of the boat because you had no support on the sides of you. What about you?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I can't, like I said, I can't imagine trying to row a boat on your belly. It doesn't make any sense to me. I guess it's one of those things you just got to get in the boat and try it, and then it's probably a little easier than expected, but clearly not easy enough for them.
Yeah, that race had me out of my seat. That was crazy. That was really good to watch. It was a great watch. Next up, we do have Heat 8, though.
We're going to throw it over to the sideline to Daniela Rodriguez with the winner of...
Hi guys, I am with the first place winners of this heat, and I'm with Yuri and Fabian. Tell me guys, how are you feeling?
Great, pumped up right now. I'm excited for round 2.
Really pumped up. We knew we were gonna win.
We
trying
did
to go
know.
all the way. We're trying to go.
Your boat looks like it was made of steel. Tell me how you guys made that.
With a lot of cardboard and duct tape.
Yes, and just sheer power to win for the ski club.
Yeah, the motivation. Yeah.
So how does it feel to bring the first place title to your team?
Oh, fantastic.
It does.
A redemption of last year. Last year, I didn't make it off 30 seconds without the boat capsizing.
Yeah.
I made it to the end this time.
So what changes did you make this year as opposed to last year?
The boat's wider.
Wider and more resistant and longer.
Were you in the boat last year too?
Yes. We were on 2 different boats.
Yeah, we were on 2 different teams.
I got second place, and only because we didn't coordinate our rowing. So this time we coordinated better, and we made it happen.
Thanks so much, guys, and congratulations. All right, back to you in the studio.
And we're back just like that. Did you miss me? Probably did. So, did you see Daniela? She is dressed up as Princess Fiona.
Yes, I have to say, Daniela, a very creative outfit and very appropriate for this year's Roth Regatta theme.
Yes, indeed. Let me tell you something. So, it was actually really great. Over the summer, I went and I interned at Disney. So I got to see like Princess Fiona, and I got to see like different princesses. As you can tell, I'm not too familiar in that area, but I got to see them, and it was really, really a fun time. So it's great to see her doing that.
Yes. Well, let me tell you something, Richard. You look like the kind of guy who'd be really into Disney princesses.
Oh, listen, thank you so much to our team by the pond.
Back to you guys.
We're here at the finish line, and I'm with second place winner of the Aerospace Club, Shivani and Aaron. How's it going, guys?
It's going great.
Yeah, it's going. It was a little frustrating, but
so what happened?
I think we got cut off twice.
Yeah, we crashed into the ski club's boat twice, but other than that, I think we did pretty well.
Second place overall, that's fantastic. Tell me, how does it feel to bring this title back to your club?
Feels pretty good. I wish it was first, but we still made it across.
No, yeah, I'm proud of our effort.
Is this your first year doing it, or?
Yeah, same.
All right, well, congratulations, guys. I'm going to throw it over to play-by-play.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to Roth Regatta. Currently, there's a race going on in the back, so it is a bit loud. But, Miles, this is your first Roth Regatta. What are you thinking so far?
This is my first Roth Regatta. I'm super excited. Although it is a little bit chilly outside, it is really exciting. The MCs are doing an amazing job at keeping the show live. As you can see, these races are really good. They're really exciting. How are you feeling, Mackenzie?
I'm feeling great. I was here last year. It was beautiful outside. But honestly, this is a fantastic race so far. Look at this boat in the back here.
Right here, yes.
Honestly, I'm having a great time, but they are stuck currently right now.
Another thing is the different boat designs. Okay, we're gonna. Okay. All right. All right. What is it? Okay.
Okay. So we are currently at Heat 8. So we have Deja Drown, Farquaad's Fungal Fleet, and one of the boats is currently stuck.
Going the wrong way, as you can see right now. Oh my gosh, there's so many things happening right now. We have a boat that's in the lead. We have great teamwork with the boats that are in the lead. Another interesting thing because of the boat design.
Yes,
really,
absolutely.
Honestly.
They've been killing it today with a fairy tale theme. We have a lot of Shrek face painted. We have a lot of Pinocchios, a lot of great costumes.
It's a really good Pinocchio boat design. That one didn't make it in the final though. It did sink, but it was a great design, great effort by the team.
Yeah, honestly, I think the best thing about this event is the hard work and the effort and the teamwork. Everyone comes together. Look at everyone out here. You know, it's not the best weather, but it's more with all the energy.
Yes, and on the topic of effort and teamwork, we have to think about the time constraints that some of these teams have. Some people were still duct taping their boats here at the start. Coming here, we have people who have done their boats in like less than 6 days, less than a week. You know, it's really interesting seeing how much work was put into this whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely. A few heats ago, I actually saw Benedict's Hall. Their boat was called Benny Sleigh, and I actually had the privilege to watch them put their boat together, and just the sheer amount of hard work was phenomenal.
Yes, very unique boats, very unique boats. That boat actually reminds me of the Gershwin Hall boat that was one of the biggest boats last year. It was a really unique design. I really like that boat. And
You weren't even here.
Yeah, I wasn't even here. I saw it. That's how hyped I am about this event. We also had a boat that was a Buffalo Bill themed boat from Mario Kart. So we have a wide range of variety of animations and you know, cartoon work on the boats. It's really good, really good.
Yeah, absolutely. I was there to see that boat. It felt like it took up about half the pond.
Oh
you know,
my God.
This pond is 200 yards. This has been a tradition since 1989. There was a brief break during the COVID pandemic, so last year was the first year in a while.
Yes, this is definitely a great honor.
All right. Now let's get a look and hear our message from our sponsors.
Yes.
The School of Communication and Journalism, in collaboration with the undergraduate student government, presents Roth Regatta Live. This is our swamp. This broadcast is made possible with generous support from Bagel Express is proud to help support today's broadcast. Along with breakfast and their famous lunch sandwiches and paninis, Bagel Express is the official caterer of the Stony Brook Seawolves. To book your next party or catered event, call us at 631-675-2770. Tropical Smoothie Cafe Port Jeff Station is proud to be the official smoothie partner of Stony Brook University and a proud Wolfie Wallet partner. We are located at 5120 Nesconset Highway, Port Jeff Station. Download our app and earn reward points on all your favorite smoothies and food choices, and get exclusive app members only offers. You're on Tropic Time now.
And once again, thank you to our wonderful sponsors. Let's head back to our sideline reporters. It's looking great out there.
Hi guys, we're back. This time I'm back with the Shrek to my Fiona. Guys, tell me where you're from. I'm with Victoria and Karen.
So we are the Forging and Mycology Society. I'm Victoria.
I'm Carrie. How are you guys doing? You guys did so good out there. What's the experience like?
A very adrenaline rush. I'm like so high right now. It's really crazy getting out into the pod, but once you're there, it feels really good.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this all year. I didn't realize how nervous I was going to be when we finally got in the boat, but it was so exciting. It went so quick.
You guys look pretty dry. How'd it go?
Pretty good. Only my feet are wet.
Yeah, only my feet are wet, surprisingly.
All right, so how are you guys going to warm up? What's next for you guys?
A victory dance, perhaps?
Yeah, and maybe some really
Let's get a sneak peek of that victory dance. Show me your victory dance. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, is this your guys' first year doing Roth Regatta?
Yes, it is.
First year participating.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to do it again next year?
Absolutely.
You guys going to go together or are you going to switch it up?
We always got to go together.
Yeah, all right, so how excited is your society right now?
They're right behind the camera. How excited?
Can I get a little woo? Yeah! Oh, they are so proud. All right, I'm going to throw it over to play-by-play. See you guys in a little bit.
All right, welcome back. So currently we are preparing for Heat 9. So we do have Sleeping Beauty from Douglas Hall, the Greeley Gremlins that are representing Greeley Hall, Death by James, which is James Hall, and Scuderia Scuderoni, what a name, for SBU Ski and Snowboard Club. What do you think of those names, Miles?
Really, really cool names. In fact, Death by James, I interviewed them earlier on their boat design. That boat came together in a week and a half. That whole thing is really cool. All the art and the work that it's, you know, the boat is. All the boat building participants' names are on the sides of the boat. So, you know, they collaborated with that. They even have a funny message in the back that says, if you see this note, you're going too slow.
Yeah, honestly, I used to live in Greeley, so the Greeley Gremlins, you know, I'm kind of rooting for them, to be honest.
Cool,
That was my freshman term territory right there. But
Wow.
the creativity, look at that.
Yes.
That's phenomenal.
The energy is also great still, as always.
Yeah, so for Sleeping Beauty, we do have some inspiration. It came from the president falling asleep during one of the meetings, apparently. And it took about 4 days, 8 hours per day. So much work goes into that.
A lot.
They certainly will float.
Oh my gosh, as the race is starting. We have a slight scuffle in the beginning. The boats are circling, crashing into each other. Oh, it's a mess.
James, a close second. Wow, this is so interesting to watch, guys.
Death by James is
Death by
really
James.
gaining. They're really gaining.
What a name, Death by James. And then, I'm not sure which boat exactly just is suffering in the front.
It's a donkey-themed boat. The donkey-themed boat is sinking. Oh my gosh, Death by James looks like they're in the lead.
Death by James.
Just by a little bit.
And here's the Sleeping Beauty boat.
The Sleeping Beauty and Death by James is neck
Oh,
and neck.
Death by James is taking the lead right now. Wow. A lot of arm strength goes into that.
It is.
Absolutely.
A lot of arm strength, teamwork.
And you see the costumes have been really, really great. They're wearing crowns in the boats. The spirit, you see it on people's faces.
Yes. Another thing to take note of is the coordination when rowing.
Yeah.
Really good.
Absolutely. It's a lot of communication and teamwork, which
Yes.
once again is a really important thing. So once again, there was a lot of work. So I'm reading over right now Sleeping Beauty. They spent 3 hours talking and just sketching the boat out.
Yes.
That's not even the work to build it.
Yes.
Taking 8 hours per day. This is a hard time for students, finals, everything like that.
And they're in rotation. They're, trying to make sure they're passing their classes, doing good in school, and they're trying to plan for this boat and for this boat race. I even ran into a group that I was interviewing today. Somebody was finishing their assignment as they were doing the boat, which is hilarious, but is a reality of a student during the Roth Regatta.
Yeah, a lot of people were staying up all night finishing their boats.
Yes.
Some people were putting last-minute things together right before the races.
Yes.
It just shows the dedication, and it just takes a long time, sometimes weeks. When I was talking to the tall captain, they had planned this weeks in advance. It's gathering of duct tape and
Yes, it's a lot of work. I worked personally with the Spirit of Stony Brook boat. I actually got their duct tape from Big Lots and their cardboard, and I, gave them their materials. That took 2 weeks. I even have interviewed boats from the third heat where they had just finished spray painting and they just had taken them out 20 minutes prior to coming to the pond. So it's just a lot of dedication that we're seeing today.
Yeah, absolutely. And I am really looking forward to some of these. These names are Tinkerbell for Heat 11. Love it. And we're going to throw it back to the sideline.
Hi guys, I'm with Carrie and JP, and your boat's name was Death by James. Tell me a little bit about that.
So our character is from the Puss in Boots movie, Death. He was portrayed as a wolf, and that's the character design that the boat is based off of.
You guys did so good, first place. How does it feel?
It feels surreal because we started drifting at first, but then I was like, okay, I gotta roll.
Yeah, you guys are a little wet, but you guys persevered to the end. How excited are you right now? First place, that's huge.
I am very ecstatic right now. Can't hold myself back from screaming, but yeah, I'm very happy with it.
I thought we were gonna lose. I'm not gonna lie.
And you guys got first place. So who are you guys representing?
We're all from the James Hall Council.
Awesome, that's so awesome. So is this your first Roth Regatta?
Yep.
Okay, are you guys gonna do it again next year?
Hopefully, yeah, this is fun.
Okay, what is the most exciting part about being in the ponds?
We had a rough start, so it was a little bit scary, but coming back from second places was very exciting.
Exactly. We were drifting back to the shore, but then we turned it around and then we just
you guys went nonstop. Awesome. All right. So what's next for you guys? What are you gonna do later today?
Celebrate.
Yeah, just celebrate.
It is a big celebration day for these two. Congrats. I'm gonna throw it over to play-by-play.
All right, we're back with the play-by-play. This is Miles and Mackenzie. So, let's talk about the fairy tale theme.
Yes.
What is your favorite fairy tale movie, Miles?
I'd have to say my favorite fairy tale movie. Well, there have to be two. So number one is probably Beauty and the Beast, and number two is Princess and the Frog.
I would have to agree. Princess and the Frog was a fantastic movie.
Yes.
And
Iconic.
I used to love Cinderella. I saw Cinderella earlier. I don't remember what week it was in, but it was absolutely wonderful.
Yes.
So, we're going to throw it back to the sideline.
All right. right, guys, I have a princess and a sailor with me, and their names are Nicole and Ayushi. How excited are you guys right now?
Pretty excited. I'm glad we didn't sink. Yeah. We made it. We got stuck at one point, but we made it.
And you're like all dry.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
so,
you a couple drops here and there, but you guys are pretty dry. How exciting was it to be racing in Roth Regatta?
It was a little nerve-wracking. I felt my nerves kind of spike, but got it over with and we did it.
Yeah, it was like nerve-wracking in the start, but we were just so excited. Like the whole process of making the boat and going in there was so exciting.
Tell me a little bit about the boat making process for you guys.
It took us, at the beginning of the week we started, then we didn't have supplies for a while, so last night our team pulled an all-nighter from like 4 p.m. to 6 a.m. to finish it, and they did a great job. They let me go to bed because I had to be rested.
So did you guys get any sleep at all?
Yeah, we both
did.
slept.
They sent us to bed.
Great that they didn't let us do any work. Like they did all of the work, so that we get rest.
That is so awesome. So was it worth it?
I think so.
Definitely.
Well, you guys look great. Keep that crown on. All right, I'm gonna throw it over to play-by-play.
Thank you.
It's two different. Okay, so we're back again. We're preparing for Heat 10.
Yes.
So we do have one boat called Ariel's Fairy Tale from Stimson Hall Council. These names, Ariel's a great
Ariel's,
movie.
and speaking of Ariel, we have Ursula from Ariel, and we don't see a lot of villainous boats.
I
We see a lot of villainous
know.
boats out here. We see a lot of cartoon, a lot of animation, film, but we don't see any of the villains.
No, I
today.
kind of want villains,
Yes.
but we do have a lot of Shrek themed. I saw a few Pinocchios, love that.
Yes, honestly. And over by the siding line, we have a sign that's not really related to Roth Regatta. It says Ice Spice, apparently. I don't
And the
know.
Munchkins, so they have a sign for the Munchkins.
Yes.
They are participating in this Heat 10. This is the last round for the speedsters. Reminder that speedsters are 2 people per boat. Then we're going to go to yacht, which is 4 rowers in a boat.
Yes.
Will, what do you think about the yacht division coming up?
Gosh, honestly, well, to start with the speedsters, the designs are really like the painting. It's like really intricate and detailed. We have the boats. They look like they have strong bases. I've noticed that the boats look like the heavy tubing do stay afloat.
Yeah,
So,
there was
you
one
know.
earlier that was just 2 big tubes.
Yes.
We thought, honestly, that it wasn't going to float very well, but they ended up being first place.
Yes, they ended up doing very well.
The 3 little
We
pigs.
have the 3 little pigs.
Cheers for them. Ariel's Fairy Tale's another one. We have the Munchkins as well. Yes. Big cheers.
Wow,
big
big
signs
cheers
for
for the
that
Munchkins.
one.
Wow.
Yeah. And Princess Rosie also got big cheers
A
as well.
lot of
so
support. A lot of support.
This is an interesting one. There was a lot of
is.
cheering.
We are about to start the race.
Yes. They're
The
starting it
countdown
right
is
now.
in.
The horns have one
Oh,
arm.
okay, wow.
Oh, someone
my
already
God.
fell into the water.
2 boats have fell into the water. We have the 3 little pigs boat that is tipping over. Oh no, the Munchkins boat has also tipped over.
Yeah, it
Oh,
seems that
no.
each time at least 2 boats tip over.
They are trying. This is a close race.
Yeah. The 3 little pigs.
Yes,
They're
oh
going
my
the
God.
wrong way.
The wrong way.
But I love their costumes.
Yes.
Fantastic design.
But one thing about this heat, the boats are staying intact. They are still together.
They are collapsing. That's
Yes.
good, but they just can't make it far enough
They
without
cannot
it
make it
tipping
far
over. Wow, so Princess Rosie is currently in the lead.
In the lead.
Very close race. This is so fun to
They
watch.
have a really unique rowing style. Not too coordinated, but it seems to get the job done.
Yes, you can see them communicating, yelling at each other. Love
Yes.
to see it. The design on the 3 little
Little
pigs
pig boat
boat
is
is
very clever.
phenomenal. They have Wolfie in the window.
Excellent.
That seems to take
The painted bricks.
how many hours?
Great. We have a chimney on the side.
Yeah,
too.
I'm rooting for them. I feel like they can make a
The
comeback.
little pigs even have props. They have their hats on, the little piggy hats.
Yeah, I think it's adorable. The design that
good.
goes into this is just my favorite aspect, you know. Students with such creativity. You know, this is a STEM school, but there's
You have
so
a lot
much
of creative-
creativity.
yes.
Engineering, everything like that. You have to take physics into account to make boats.
Everything in between. Everything goes into these boats. The physics of how they float, to how they're fast they're going to go in the water. Just so much interesting facts that go into this race.
I'm trying to see right now if Princess Rosie made it to the finish line. That would mean that they have won Heat 10. But the 3 little pigs.
The 3 little pigs are holding up strong. They aren't in the lead, but you know they're still holding up strong.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. They hit the grass at one point, but
Yes.
you know, just determination, working together, just communicating. You know, you
completely turn it around.
Speaking about determination, I feel like this music is getting everybody pumped. It's really, everybody likes the playlist so far. Even the racers are jamming.
Yeah, I've been dancing, enjoying the time. Like, it's kept me warm. Dancing with, like, our crew members.
Especially on a cold day like this. We just want that energy. We want to bring it.
And the MCs are doing great. And once again, as you said, there's so much energy from USG. Once again, this is all from USG. They started this tradition.
Yes. The MCs and the hosts from USG, they actually finished one of the races for the Pinocchio boat. When the team, they actually forfeited and abandoned their boat, the two MCs hopped in and finished the race. They're so involved.
It's just so fun, It's very carefree and everyone's just having a good time. Getting into the water. Just wonderful. Nobody cares about getting dirty, The water, I saw them draining it. It's a long process, but
Really excited to see this large turnout. It's great as a community and as a school to come together and to celebrate this end of April yearly traditional event. It's really good.
Absolutely. That's one of my favorite parts as well, just seeing the turnout.
Yeah.
There are so many people here. There's great food. Culinary. I'm pretty sure they said to provide food for 2,000 people.
Yes.
I picked up some free food myself, some free drinks.
Yeah, the dessert rounds are actually going out, I heard. I'm not sure when exactly, but they should be coming out soon because they were serving lunch. We also have a lot of concession stands with like interesting drinks and little refreshments like that.
Which is wonderful. Great way to showcase off, certain things like that.
Yes.
Also, I had ice cream for lunch. So that, what a tradition. Like, what a great day for that. It's a Friday. It's just a fun event. You gotta let loose.
I'm really also interested in seeing who there's people who do qualify to race again since they won for their heat. I'm pretty interested in seeing who actually is willing to race again.
Yeah,
I want
and
to see
who's
those votes.
going to win.
Who is going to win?
But we're looking forward to the yacht division. Eventually, with 4 rowers. That's what I'm excited to see. And we're going back to the sideline. Back to you guys.
Hi guys, I'm with the Two Little Pigs and Wolfie. All right, these people are from the study abroad office. Tell me, how was your experience like in Rock Pond?
That was stressful, but yet very entertaining.
Stressful but entertaining. How about you?
Yeah, honestly, I'm happy I did that before I came back home. It's an amazing experience. I'm just happy to be here.
That is so awesome. Where are you from?
I'm from France.
France. Oui. And what about you?
From Ukraine.
From Ukraine. Oh, that's awesome. All right, tell me a little bit. First, Roth Regatta.
Yes.
Are you guys going to do it next year?
I am.
But you will. Are you graduating?
I am.
Oh, we've got to graduate here. What is your plan for after college?
Oh my God. Hopefully I find a job that I like, and then we go from there.
That's so awesome. And what about you? What are your plans for next year's Roth Regatta?
Oh my God. I don't know. I just want to take part again. Like, do rowers again.
You guys had a beautiful boat. Can we clap it up for these two? Very nice, very nice. All right, okay, lovely. Where's your third little pig?
They're from the pigs
On the boat. On the boat. You guys had a really, really pretty boat. Tell me a little bit about that boat making process.
Oh my God, it was an experience. It was really heavy to do everything, but everybody helped us. It was amazing.
I can imagine. All right, I'm gonna send it back to you guys.
It's looking really great out there, and it's time for halftime.
So,
guess it's not time for halftime yet.
It's not. It was a test, but we did good. So, what would you say is, so far, we've seen a lot of boats racing,
Right.
and we've seen a lot of people, getting into the scheme and everything of it. What would you say is your favorite part to this whole event? Whether it's boat racing, whether it's, the events that's happening off to the side, what would you say?
I think my favorite part is really seeing the entire Stony Brook community really come together behind such a rich tradition for the university. I mean, this is the 34th annual Roth Regatta. I mean, it started in 1989. This event has been going on since, so it really is something that's baked into the university's tradition and spirit. And so I think that's really incredible to kind of see that out today in full force. How about you?
Yeah, I would say it is great. Let me be very honest with you. So this is only my second semester here. And within the second semester, I mean, just seeing how cohesive the university is and seeing how everyone comes together and supports one another and seeing how even the teams that, compete against each other, they're still being respectful and, cheering each other on. It's great. So what I will say is it looks like we're looking forward to the rest of the day.
Yes, absolutely we are. Thank you.
The Stony Brook crew team is well known for their teamwork and rowing skills. However, they have never won a Roth Regatta. But this year, they are dedicated to changing that. They have recycled dozens of cardboard boxes and have dedicated over $80 to just duct tape in order to build the perfect boat.
Plan is to be buoyant this year. Definitely trying to improve upon what we had happen last year, which was sink almost immediately. So plan is definitely to stay buoyant and honestly just have a lot of fun.
The name of their boat is Maximum Ogre Drive, and the team started the design process for it 3 weeks ago.
We basically wanted to do a design that kind of would combine all of the good parts about going fast in a boat with croc, because being on the rowing team, going to a lot of water practices, crocs are just kind of part of the ethos of the rowing team. And so we wanted to combine our two passions, which were, of course, Roth Regatta with our crocs.
They wanted all the different majors of the team to be involved with the entire design process.
We just have they just had shapes. And as an engineering and math person, it didn't bode well with me. So I kind of tried to make a more exact design.
Alexis White, who is a physics major on the team, actually made the original plan for the boat, and it evolved from there. The team has been working constantly on the boat for the past week and a half.
Yes, plan is to win. Absolutely.
All right.
Win in style.
The team worked on the boat until late last night, so be on the lookout for the crew team's finished product on the starting line today. I'm Sydney Riddle, Stony Brook Media Group.
You gonna say it? Or you want me to do it? All right. And let's head back to hear about today's weather. Irina, how's it looking out there today?
In the water, I guess. I'm so glad to be here dancing around and talking about the weather. We still have some wind and I feel like gusts have increased. So not the best experience for our boaters, I guess. I wanted to bring up some better news, but unfortunately it's not getting any warmer. We are at 52 degrees now and it actually feels like 49. So back to you at the studio.
All right, and we're going to look at a package from Shrek.
Yes, today's inspiration for our boat races.
Hey everyone, I'm here at Roth Pond. As you can see, the murky green waters behind me. This year's theme of Roth Regatta is actually fairy tale, and what better fairy tale to represent this year's theme than Shrek? Last year, we actually had a group who was inspired by Shrek in their boat design. Let's hear what they had to say.
Hello, my name is Sydney. I am on the crew boat for Roth Regatta. Our boat was Shrek themed last year, and I guess the inspiration for that was because we were weirdly into Shrek last year. I don't know if you guys have seen any of our flyers, but they're still Shrek themed, and so we kind of ran with it. And I mean, in the third movie, he travels back in time, so it fit the theme somehow. Our boat folded in half in the first 2 seconds. So I think what we're trying to do this year, and what advice I would give for future boat builders, is to really strengthen the base of it, because we didn't even get to row, and we just went under.
I also got the chance to speak with David Lowry, a Hollywood storyboard artist who actually served as co-head of story on the Shrek trilogy. Let's learn a little bit about what he does.
David Lowry has worked on various films across his career, including Trolls, Madagascar, and Shark Tale, but one of his first featured animated projects was Shrek.
So back then the storyboards were drawn in chalk, colored chalk and charcoal, on I don't know, 6x8 sheets of paper. And when I started on Shrek, it was still that way. We're still drawing on these separate pieces of paper that and you can see pitches, storyboard pitch or story pitch, animation story pitch. You can see it on YouTube. They've got a bunch of examples. I'm on there somewhere pitching a Shrek sequence.
Sequence 1
Fiona's prologue, done in the style of the old classic black and white horror films. Open on a full moon reflected in water. A desperate figure splashes through, the gypsy fortune teller voiceover. In the cards a tale is told of a time not too far past when in the kingdom of Duloc there came into the world a princess named Fiona.
Initially, it took some time for the plot of Shrek to take shape.
So we were still sort of wandering around with the storyboards because we didn't know whether was it going to be a you know, Shrek as a big kind of oafish kid who finally leaves home and has to find himself, or was it going to be like a road story, you know, him on the road finding himself, or was it going to be like him versus, you know, the bad guy in his knight in shining armor or army, or what, you know, it was just kind of all over. And then the donkey character was I think started to make more, you know, of an impact on the story, and they hired Eddie Murphy, of course, to be the voice of it, and so then it became a buddy movie, and you know, and how they meet and how they don't get along / get along by not getting along, you know, and
Yeah.
and the other aspects of you know, of it settled into place.
Next time you watch, pay special attention to the scene where Shrek saves Fiona from the tower. This is original storyboard work by Lowry. Lauren Canavan, signing off.
Thanks, Lauren. And did you guys know, and I think I mentioned this earlier, but Roth Pond has been held annually since 1989 and was originally started by the Roth Pond Yacht Club. I mean, can you believe that that was a thing?
Man, I'm trying to still process that in my brain right now. That is to think that this has been a tradition since that time period, and now we're, you know, 2023, and we're still doing the same thing. I mean, it speaks volumes about, you know, the work that goes into it and the dedication and everyone that comes together. It's great.
Yeah, and supposedly it was supposed to be an opening for the 1988 Roth Olympics, which was apparently a thing. And yeah, let's hear from our wonderful sponsors.
The School of Communication and Journalism, in collaboration with the undergraduate student government, presents Roth Regatta Live. This is our swamp. This broadcast is made possible with generous support from Bagel Express is proud to help support today's broadcast. Along with breakfast and their famous lunch sandwiches and paninis, Bagel Express is the official caterer of the Stony Brook Seawolves. To book your next party or catered event, call us at 631-675-2770. Tropical Smoothie Cafe Port Jeff Station is proud to be the official smoothie partner of Stony Brook University and a proud Wolfie Wallet partner. We are located at 5120 Nesconset Highway, Port Jeff Station. Download our app and earn reward points on all your favorite smoothies and food choices and get exclusive app members only offers. You're on Tropic Time now. The School of Communication and Journalism, in collaboration with the undergraduate student government, presents Roth Regatta Live. This is our swamp. This broadcast is made possible with generous support from Bagel Express is proud to help support today's broadcast. Along with breakfast and their famous lunch sandwiches and paninis, Bagel Express is the official caterer of the Stony Brook Seawolves. To book your next party or catered event, call us at 631-675-2770. Tropical Smoothie Cafe Port Jeff Station is proud to be the official smoothie partner of Stony Brook University and a proud Wolfie Wallet partner. We are located at 5120 Nesconset Highway, Port Jeff Station. Download our app and earn reward points on all your favorite smoothies and food choices and get exclusive app members only offers. You're on Tropic Time now.
Welcome back, everyone. I have been really enjoying the races. How about you?
I've been enjoying them. I really appreciate the donkey, the Ursulas. There's a lot of really cool costumes, and I know we said it before, but I was really enjoying Daniela's Fiona costume. I wish I would have known about it.
Yeah, but let's head over to our play-by-play.
Back, you thought you got rid of us, but here we are again after halftime. We are already into Heat 11. I'm here with Kat. We're going to get right into what's happening. We have Tinkerbell. We have a lot of great boats in the yacht division. That's the four-person division.
Yes, this is the first heat of that division.
and we've got Tinkerbell not sinking.
Way in front.
And way ahead.
All the fairies propelling them along at the back. We're going to go get right into the play-by-play, so stay tuned with us.
Go, 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 go.
We're going over to play-by-play.
So, we got
Tinkerbell. With the athletics department, the three little chemists, courtesy of the American Chemical Society, and then we have the kidney crew. I do not have any information, Kat, on the kidney crew. I am hoping they are not here trying to get kidney donations. I'm hoping maybe it's more of a kidney bean fan club. I don't know.
Maybe it's a play on Jack and the Beanstalk. And
like a kidney beanstalk? Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely a possibility.
The three little chemists are, where are they?
They are. Everyone's moving. They are way cleared out. Wolfie just standing there at the starting line. He looks devastated.
He
What
looks
happened?
very disappointed.
He looks disappointed in the performance thus far. But we are not disappointed in the performance thus far. We are thrilled to be here and enjoying ourselves.
There is a boat that looks like a brick house, which I'm assuming is
the three little pigs. Yeah, the three little chemists in their brick house. I don't know that much about chemistry, if I'm being honest. I took Gen Chem and survived.
I have not taken a chemistry class until 10th grade.
10th grade. That's the standard age for chemistry taking. I took it in 9th grade, I'll have you know, Kat. Because of for advising, mostly. For advising. But yes, they are, they're gone. We're well into the yacht division now. And we are shooting t-shirt cannons into the crowd. Which
I
is
saw a couple t-shirts end up in the pond before.
That is a risk that most people are willing to take.
Yeah.
They're already green shirts, so the green algae will just latch on and because it recognizes its own, I think.
You better triple wash that.
Triple wash, at least. Maybe burn it, if we're being honest. Anything that touches Roth Pond, I think, becomes a biohazard legally. I don't know that that's true, but I think it should be. But we're going to head over to our winners here soon. But in the meantime, Kat, what has your favorite boat been so far? We're going to go over to our favorite boats. What's your favorite boat that you've seen so far? I gotta say, Meteorology Club, the Atmospheric Science Department. I am biased, but they did beautifully.
I definitely agree. There are honestly so many good-looking boats. In terms of how they looked in the water, is another story.
Yes, definitely. The pre-water boats have been lovely, even despite this gray, gloomy day that isn't even like giving us the nice weather that we might desire. But it does look like we have some things getting set up for Heat 13. Heat 13, we have the Snow White, which IE stands for IEEE, which is the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. I don't know how they're going to do in the water. I feel like electrics aren't necessarily boat mechanics, but there's definitely electronics on boats. So maybe they know what they're doing. We're also going to have and Hog Council with the fantastic Mr. Foxmobile, which is a great name. And then we also have, I'm told, the Spirit of Stony Boat marching band maybe making an appearance. So some great things coming up. But first, we're going to go to Justin with the winners of the last heat.
I'm joined with the winners of the first yacht heat. Congratulations, ladies! So I know that you are representing our volleyball team. Yes. You know a thing or two about teamwork. What kind of teamwork did it take to make this win happen?
Communication. Yeah. Communication. We worked on it for a long time. They did so much work on it, and we had a lot of planning to go into it. Yeah, and our stamina.
Tell us about the preparation. Why did you decide on the Fairies of Pixie Hollow?
The name is Tinkerbell. The name's Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
Yeah. We need something that rhymes. So
Your name's Tinkerbell, but you did not sing.
Not today.
Did playing sports help out at all with the physical stamina it takes to win this race?
100%. Yes.
Our pushers did a lot of the work. Yes. Our boat was heavy. They really pushers. They got so smooth. Yes.
Ladies, congratulations again on your win. We are throwing it over to play-by-play.
On our next heat, we actually have given you a preview of Heat 13, but we're actually on Heat 12. So we have the Sophie and the boys. We also Sophie and the boys. which is no association that we know of other than Sophie and the boys. That is the official submission.
We got ROTC.
And then it looks like we have ROTC as well. And the USS Michael Basile. We have a real nautical ROTC sort of military theme minus Sophie and the boys, which is Z, we should know.
Puss in
Puss in
Bows,
Bows,
which
it
is
is,
the
yeah.
cheerleading team.
The cheerleading team. I think they have the appropriate spirit, but will they have the gumption to get
That's
across
a
the
great
pond?
question.
I'm excited to see what happens, Kat.
And the Heat 12 is off in the races.
ROTC still on the embankment.
Oh God! And they're in the water.
The Ginsburg. The USS Michael Basile taking a lead, but now about to hit a buoy, and that could cause everything to go horribly awry.
But they seem to survive that.
ROTC has made it into the water. They are camouflaged with the blue-green water, which seems appropriate. And Puss in Boots doing their absolute best, but it just seems like the USS Michael Basile cat is just taking. Look at that artwork. Do you see what is all of that?
It's very detailed. I appreciate the
attention to detail.
Yes,
definitely.
Yes. There's that little rainbow in the back.
Sophie and the boys absolutely crushing the gumdrop artwork, I will tell you. It looks like they are the clear winners coming up now.
Our person ROTC is
staying strong, doing their best, not backing down, but they are very strongly in third place. 4 letters to ROTC, but third place for them.
Well, it looks like they go a little flimsy.
It does look a little
flimsy. It doesn't have the same sturdiness I've seen in a lot of the other boats today.
It definitely would not survive another round, that's for sure. The people in the boat are tough.
They're staying afloat.
They are staying afloat.
That's something.
The people in the boat's tough. The boat itself not tough. It looks like we have clear winners of Sophie and the boys. That is very exciting. What a beautiful boat that was. Like you said, that was even nice in the water.
Yes. That, I would say, is one of my favorites of the day so far. But I'm still looking forward to seeing much more that I saw before.
Definitely a good one. Definitely some good artwork today.
Yeah.
That was impressive. That was a solid. There was not really a competition after the first third of the pond. They really just took the lead on that.
They really did.
I will say what we're setting up for looks like we have the IEE, the Snow White herself making an appearance soon.
Yes.
How exciting.
We got,
and that looks like the Spirit of Stony Boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see Indigo Fox there. An intrepid clarinet player setting up to be maybe a winner. We'll see. We're gonna head over soon to hear from the winners, Sophie and the boys themselves. But until then, we're gonna, keep looking at Snow White because she looks awesome from here. We got the velvet cape, we got the puffy sleeves. There's not a question in my mind that is Snow White. And that, of course, is the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers that we previously foretold.
I wonder, there's a lot of E's in there.
The Snow White.
Definitely a tongue twister.
Definitely some exciting. There's some great artwork coming up here soon too. We're missing some of the boats for Heat. What is this? 13 coming up?
I believe they
and
just
now
told us that
we're gonna head over to Justin for an interview with Sophie and the alleged boys.
We are here with the Do It Client Support Team, literally the team that keeps our school running technologically at least. Congratulations on being the winners of this heat. What does it feel like?
Amazing. Yes. So proud.
We came up short last year, but we made it this year.
We redeemed ourselves.
Congratulations on that. Your boat, which I love, was an homage to the Gingerbread Man. How did you come up with that design?
Gingy from Shrek. Yeah, that pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
What was it like out there in that water? How did it feel?
Something in my mouth.
Came in your mouth. What? Our viewers want to know, what does Roth Pond water taste like?
Not good.
Well, you're here now and you're victorious. Redeem yourselves from last year again. Congratulations. Play-by-play, back to you. Thank you, guys.
We are here for Heat 14, Kat.
13. We're still
I know my number.
No, wait.
We are on 13.
13. Yes.
What do we have?
There are only 2 boats in this heat, so it's very competitive. and we're going to see if it's a close race at all.
It's gonna, yeah, one of them's gonna win and one of them's gonna lose. It's what's gonna happen when there's only two people. There's no middle ground in something like this. You have a clear front runner. Let's find out. The marching band or the Snow White.
And they are off.
They're not off anywhere, my friends. No one pushing anywhere. Snow White sort of in the water, really just
there we go.
A little bit steady start. I don't even know if it's steady.
They're in the water up, and they look like they're starting
Spirit of Stony Boat is in the water too.
All right, Spirit of Stony Boat looks like they're pushing through.
They are.
Both boats are afloat at the moment, and that's a good sign. It looks like we're looking at a good competition right here. Oh wait, looks like the Spirit of Stony Boat is taking the lead.
They are taking the lead. Now, a fun fact about the Spirit of Stony Boat, they are the former winners of Roth Regatta, not last year, but in the past they have won, and they have some great designs on their boat packs. Do you see that?
They really do. They have what looks like donkeys. And
I see Lord Farquaad definitely making an appearance.
From the first Shrek movie, for those who do not know.
It does look like the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers is getting hindered by the fact that their boat is just rectangular.
Yeah.
Just rectangular boat, not allowing them to make that headway through the water like you'd like to see.
I know. I feel like with boats, you need a box does not cut it. You need that point at the bottom, at the front to help steer you through the water.
I think that's what we've seen. All of them have had that nice triangle towards the front that cuts through.
I don't think squares cut it.
No squares are Roth Regatta, my friends. But what we do have are some winners. The Spirit of Stony Boat
has
finished. I got to attend their marching band concert last week, and it was phenomenal. So they're just carrying that trajectory of excellence into their boat making.
Very enjoyable to listen to.
They are doing a great job. They had a Phantom of the Opera moment. It was very exciting. I think they had a bunch of modern songs. I think there was some Queen involved. It was exciting. It was exciting to see. And what was even more exciting to see is how great they just did.
Yes, they took that home easily.
The yacht division, you really have to work as a team with those 4 people.
Yes, because it's already hard enough to coordinate, I'm sure, when you're in the water. With,
when you're in the water, yeah, you just have to coordinate, definitely.
So having 4 people rowing at the same time and trying to get that
you can go in any direction, yeah.
So to speak.
Really
definitely much more different.
We're going to throw it right now to the anchors in the studio.
Ashley and Christiani.
I love a good 9 to 5. I don't. And welcome back. So we were so happy to honestly just get a great look at all of the merch. I know we were shocked that they were getting towels, so we're just curious to see if you have to throw yourself in the water to get a towel or if you get it regardless.
Yeah, I definitely want some merch. I want the Stony Brook towel. Please send it my way. Please and thank you. Stony Brook, a freaking journalism and communications.
But overall, there's a really good vibe out there, and there's a lot of high energy, so we're really looking forward to that. And we're ready for the sideline. So let's keep the energy good with our sideline reporters.
Buso? Do I have what Buso is? Buso, the Philippine United Student Organization.
Latest Heat. I heard you guys saying it was a hard win. Tell us a little bit about that.
It was just a lot, the water was a lot harder than we thought it was going to be, and our boat did sink a little bit, but we're all good. We're all good.
I know the theme is fairy tale, and your voice sounds like it's from a fairy tale.
Thank you very much.
Where are you coming to school from?
I come from the University of Leeds in England.
Well, welcome to the U.S. What do you think about this uniquely American Stony Brook tradition?
I'm absolutely loving it.
I love the boat. I love the story that it told. How did you come up with that?
So the design is obviously based on Shrek, and we have a lot of instruments on it for the marching band. One of our pushers designed all the characters and sketched everything for us.
What do you want our viewers to know about the school's band kids and the teamwork that you guys showed us today?
Marching band is absolutely incredible. It's such a fantastic community. Everybody is so lovely, and we are such good friends, and we love it. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, guys. Play-by-play over to you.
All right, we have, what are we up to? We are at Heat 14. We've got Pusa, we've got the Dragon Wagon, we've got Asian Sailors Alliance.
It looks like the Asian Sailors Alliance is wrapped up in the plastic wrap like we saw earlier. It kind of looks like, I thought about this earlier, it kind of looks like they're about to go like a crime scene. It feels like we're going into like a really nice house or a real estate visit, perhaps. The Philippine United Student Organization is in the water.
So is
the Dragon Wagon.
Dragon Wagon.
That is
What a name.
The company of archers, in fact. And as a club, they said that they can neither confirm nor deny that they will float, as they are archers, not boat builders.
But it looks like they are floating after all, and they are in the lead.
Yeah, barely hanging on ahead of the Philippine United Student Organization, but hanging on into the front. Man, you know what? The Dragon Wagon and the Asian Sailors Alliance. It looks like Puso and the Asian, the ASA.
They're literally on the tail end of Puso.
It seems a little aggressive. It seems like there's some foul play afoot. But regardless, the Dragon Wagon by the company of archers ahead in the lead.
I wonder if they got any muscle from archery.
I would imagine.
Push.
Yeah.
They got it, right?
I feel like that's involved. At least some back muscles, maybe some between the shoulder blade things happening.
So I'm sure that will help It's helping them propel forward.
Like in Brave. I feel like that could have been a fairy tale that would have worked for the company of archers as well. Brave with Merida and her archery. That could have worked. Speaking of missed opportunities, Kat, the Taylor Swift Club missed a great opportunity to have a great boat as our fairy tale theme.
Today was a fairy tale.
Today was a fairy tale. They missed the opportunity.
I gotta say, my boss for Campus Marketing, Margaret Wood McGrath, is a huge Taylor Swift fan, and she's probably very disappointed.
As she should be. That would have been exciting to see. Or I don't think we have any performance boats this year, but that would have been a great one to be just a performance boat to get like a little live action dancing happening.
Yeah, especially with the Eras Tour going on.
That's true. Yes. Eras would have worked better last year with the Decades team.
Oh, that is so true.
That is true. Another missed opportunity. How dare Taylor Swift not make her concert arrangements around our boat races and our themes that we announced.
Such a shame. So many missed opportunities.
So many missed opportunities. But the Dragon Wagon did not miss their opportunity to win. They did a great job. Absolutely phenomenal job. It looks like we're getting some instant replay happening. Not even some instant replays. That's just the Philippine United Student Organization still in the water, having to be dragged out.
They're getting there.
They are getting there. We believe in you.
Yes, and I can see Heat 15, right? You're on Heat 15. Is getting ready to go, and they've got the Four Blind Mice by Ultimate Frisbee. They've got the Three Little Pigs and the Big Bad Wolfie.
They sure do.
SBU Motorsports. And Drew Punzel from the Jewish Student Association and Seawolf for Intro Under the Hello.
Absolutely.
That is a long name.
It looks like they also have the Four Blind Mice, and it looks like their boat is cheesy, which is exciting. But before we get to that, we are going to go see an interview from the winners of Heat 14 with Justin Punzelbaker at the sideline reporting. Justin?
Company of Archers, right? We are here with the Company of Archers, the winners of this latest heat. Congratulations, your boat was the Dragon Wagon. Why the dragon?
We were inspired by the theme of Shrek, and we wanted to have a nice dragon head on the front. Yeah. So we thought Dragon Wagon was a nice rhyme, so yeah.
Well, like a dragon, you flew across the pond. You guys were packed to literally the edges of the boat. You were packed to the edges of the boat, right? How did you make that work? How did you have space to push through?
I don't know. We just wing it. We were getting splashed us in the back by the people in the front.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how cold is the water?
I didn't even feel it.
Like a 7.
The adrenaline was pumping, you know, so
I'm gonna feel it in like 10 minutes.
What are you gonna take from this win into next year when you compete again?
We're all graduating.
Oh no!
I'm not. All right, we're gonna learn from what we did this year. This was fun. This was the first time. We didn't do last year, but we're gonna definitely do next year.
There were rumors of a swamp monster inside of Roth for this year. Were you guys scared about that?
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
No, I think we were just more scared of taking the water in our mouths.
Well, I think I did a little bit because of Emily.
Well, congratulations on defeating the swamp monster. We are going back to play-by-play. Congratulations.
Our team at Roth Pond is killing it right now. But we've been talking about the different rules that have been going on the last couple of years, and we just found out that they used to be able to use, ooh, they just switched. They cut me off. Oh, that they used to use glass, metal, and wood.
I think they weren't allowed to use glass, metal, or wood. That before there wasn't such specification with the materials that they could use, but they just barred certain materials. So, but for the most part, it has been a pretty strict cardboard, duct tape, spray paint, string vibe.
That makes a lot of sense because we wouldn't want them sinking as soon as they got into the water.
Yeah, I don't know how floatable, if that's even a word, glass is.
But let's head back to the play-by-play.
Get it out of the water. Rapunzel is, not surviving by any means. That is unfortunate because it was such a creative design. That's a great design. That kind of looks like what's happening these days with coastal erosion, Kat.
That is true. And my guess is that the tower was just too tall for them, and it probably couldn't hold the weight of the bow itself. Couldn't hold the weight of the tower.
It is hard. It's definitely buoyant, just not in the way that you want. That is unfortunate. You can see Rapunzel herself has gotten her hair wet. Rapunzel, let your hair get dry. We are sorry. It's cold out here.
Yes. And you can see that they put like a platform of sorts on the side. I guess they anticipated the weight of the tower.
Yes.
Putting them off. So they put the cardboard on the side to balance them out a little bit. But it did not, no avail. It did not work.
And you know what? They dreamed big. They did. They dreamed big, and I respect it.
Yes.
Definitely a noteworthy dream. They did. It looks like it survived the water. It just can't go forward with momentum in the water. But that's how it goes. They've done their best.
I feel like with the yacht business in general, it's harder for them to design a boat that moves well because they have to make the boat big enough for 4 people. And that creates, you have a lot more cardboard involved, obviously, and the design's a lot different than they just used to.
Definitely.
I feel like that's a lot of challenges we're going to see going forward.
It is challenging. I helped build some boats that were 2-person boats and 4-person boats, and the 2-person are innately easier just because it's less mass and less weight you have to deal with, and less you have to tip so many ways in a 4-person boat that you maybe don't in a 2-person boat, and it's not easy. So we'll see how that 4-person does later with the meteorology club. But in the meantime, we're setting up for, what is it, Heat 16. We are moving along. We got some great design here too. It looks like we only have boats here at the moment.
Yes.
But before that, we're going to maybe explore some of the winners of the last race, the last heat 15. The winners for blind mice. We're going to throw to Justin right now.
Oh, I'm so cold.
We're not going to have
We are here with the Ultimate Frisbee team, the winners of this latest heat. Congratulations. So you are the 4 blind mice, but you certainly weren't blind when you crossed that finish line. How does it feel?
We're just really happy because last year it was terrible, awful experience. We get in the water this year, and it's just a miracle that the boat is going so fast. But yeah,
You're getting emotional over here. How are you feeling right now?
I just can't stop laughing. The whole time we were like, what's happening?
There were rumors that there's a Roth Pond swamp monster. I'm really happy it didn't take a bite out of your boat, but what did it take to cross that finish line?
What did it take?
Teamwork!
Teamwork!
We're a good old Frisbee team. We work together. We got it done.
Congratulations, and now we are going to hear a word from our sponsors.
The School of Communication and Journalism, in collaboration with the undergraduate student government, presents Roth Regatta Live. This is our swamp. This broadcast is made possible with generous support from Bagel Express is proud to help support today's broadcast. Along with breakfast and their famous lunch sandwiches and paninis, Bagel Express is the official caterer of the Stony Brook Seawolves. To book your next party or catered event, call us at 631-675-2770. Tropical Smoothie Cafe Port Jeff Station is proud to be the official smoothie partner of Stony Brook University and a proud Wolfie Wallet partner. We are located at 5120 Nesconset Highway, Port Jeff Station. Download our app and earn reward points on all your favorite smoothies and food choices, and get exclusive app members only offers. You're on Tropic Time now.
Welcome back to the 34th annual Roth Regatta. Chase Carucci.
And I'm Brittany Dietz. You just saw Heat 15. And it was Punzel was out there. I was really rooting for Punzel, but it tipped over like right from the start. Chase, what do you think about that?
Well, Punzel, that was pretty crazy. We saw someone try to get on top of Punzel. I'm not sure who that was. We'll try to get a check on that for you guys.
Yes, and Heat 16 is about to start. So I'm looking forward to that, seeing how it's going. It actually looks like there's a boat missing. I'm not sure there's boats supposed to be in that lineup or not.
Yeah, so we're up to the yacht boats, and these boats are bigger, they're stronger, but they're slower.
Yeah, and it's double the fun, you know? There's 4 people now instead of 2, so more the merrier. You know what, but there could also be some difficulties with 4 people in the boat because it could drag them down, you know, all that weight, 4 people, it's a lot, you know?
Definitely, and these yacht boats, and I've really been looking forward to these 4-person boats, not only because I did enjoy the first set of boats in the first couple of heats, but I'm especially looking forward to these because the boats are just genuinely bigger. I imagine that they're harder to make, and I'm interested to see how they go in the water.
Yeah, I mean, when you're building a 4-person boat, you really have to account for space, whereas with speedsters, there's just 2 people, so you can make it like typically smaller. So in this lineup, we actually have SBU CSSA, the Phi Delta Ferris, Q, and USS Libo Risk. All right, and they just started off. So we have a boat. It looks like a shark's mouth or teeth or whatever.
Phi Delta Ferries are in a little bit of a collision.
Yeah, that's really cool.
At the start of the race.
Look at them. That blue boat is really coming. Wow, it's pretty neck and neck, Chase. But the Phi Delta Ferries are backed out. They're all going back to the starting line. What is that?
It looks like the Phi Delta Ferries have already given up, but we do see a little bit of a close race here with USS.
The Libo Risk. Look at that, the Libo Risk. Wow, they're doing a really good job. It looks like their boat is very well made. Look at that. They're about to cross the finish line.
They are absolutely.
Can you believe that?
Cruising,
Look at them. No hassle, no nothing. They really pulled that off.
They did. They put their heads forward and they just ran to the finish line. They rode to the finish.
They did really good, but the SBU, the SSA, really, they put up a good fight. Phi Delta Ferries, unfortunately, they didn't have a chance.
You know, I was interested in the Phi Delta Ferries. I'm a little disappointed with how they kind of turned out because I like their boat design. Yeah. I think they did a good job. Very creative.
They're very cute. I really like that. But the Libo Risk, they had a really good design. It looked like it was very well thought out, you know, with maybe some physics in there. I don't know, Chase.
Hey, look, I'm not. Don't ask me for the strategies or the science behind any of it.
Wow, that was really good. You know, apparently Libo Risk had hopefully some Navy veterans there, which that's very, very nice to have.
We're approaching heat 17 here.
Yeah, so it was a very quick heat, which is very nice to speed things up, get this going, you know. We still have a bunch more races to get through.
We got the Robo-Weecies setting up here along with the Shrekkening.
The Shrekkening,
and
that's beautiful.
OSB2. The Shrekkening, I'm very interested in
You know what? I'm rooting for the Shrekkening. I want them to win. I think they deserve it with that clever name.
I agree. I'm a big Shrek fan.
I think they're really going to cause the Shrekkening.
I hope we're pleasantly, they're going to cause the Shrekkening. I hope we're pleasantly surprised.
Chase, if you look at the starting line, there's someone in a suit, in a squirrel suit, possibly, a dog suit.
Three people.
Wow, look at them. They really got into character. That is beautiful. I love that. I love seeing everyone dressed up in costumes. You know, someone earlier was dressed up as Shrek. They painted their face green. They had the outfit. I thought that was very fun. Good dedication for the theme. Would you dress up, Chase?
I would definitely dress up, and as long as it fits my theme, I'm looking as creative as I can possibly get.
I love it. You know, maybe there's actually the winners at the sideline. Melanie Formosa, take it away.
You really swept everybody away. Tell me what your boat was called, what organization you're from.
You want to talk to him first?
All right, so our organization is, our boat is USS Liberty Risk, that's short for Liberty Risk. We're the Student Veteran Organization, or the Veteran Student Organization, called VESO. And what else can we talk about?
How long did it take you to build your boat?
Too long, about 3 long days. Very long days.
And did you do it last minute?
Not exactly. The planning was there. We were ahead of schedule. We were good. Yeah, we were all right.
I like your hat.
Thank you very much.
He's our captain. He's our captain.
No, I love it. It's great. It's great. Well, I'm glad that you won. Congratulations. So you're going to do it again next year?
You know, probably the same boat, if that's allowed.
Well, it's a winner for sure.
Thank you very much.
Back to you in the studio.
That shark boat was insane. What did you think of that, Ashley?
I'm going to be honest with you, I was not focused on the shark boat at all. I had seen that somebody lost their shoe in the water, so let us know in the comments if that shoe is ever recovered, because I'm worried.
Somebody is definitely growing a third toe tonight.
And we're going to head back to our play-by-play. Play-by-play?
Welcome back here to the pond. We're getting ready for Heat 17 here. As I mentioned earlier, we got the Robo Weesees affiliated with the Stony Brook Robotics team and Women in Computer Science. Up next, we got the Shrekkening affiliated with Alpha Sigma Alpha and Kappa Sigma and OOSV2 getting ready to go here on side.
Very good. So apparently OOSV2 stands for Out of Stock Version 2. It is their second boat in Roth Regatta. I love that. Out of stock is because one of the friends is into reselling, and that phrase apparently has become his thing, so that's kind of interesting.
And Brittany, I also heard that one of the rowers, Skylar, found this information by running into someone buying duct tape at Home Depot and harassing them about it. Funny story there.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta get your information somehow, and I mean, I'm sure a lot of people were at Home Depot buying duct tape this whole week. So this is really interesting. It seems like the boat right there at the starting line, it's silver, it's flat.
Right.
But it doesn't look sturdy enough for them to sit on or thick enough around the sides.
I see somebody holding on that boat a pig.
Oh my God.
Out of some
that is hilarious. I love that. That is so adorable. That is so cute. Is that a character from Shrek or is
I don't think
their
so.
own mascot?
I don't recognize it. I think it's their mascot.
You know, throwing back to our Minecraft talk earlier, it actually looks like a little pink ocelot, which is so funny, and it's cute that'll be in the water. I wonder if they'll be holding it up and carrying it with them across the pond.
And I see that some of the, I think they're the pushers, are wearing some plastic wrapping around their legs because they don't want to get wet, and I don't blame them.
All right, they're about to start. All right, I'm ready for this. It got really quiet.
Shrekkening in the middle there.
Shrekkening,
They're ready to go.
There we go.
OSV2 over on the left with the flatbed.
With the interesting boat, you know, I feel like they're not going to make it very far. Chase, they have no walls of their boat.
OOS has that pink cardboard thing. I'm excited to see what they do with that.
No,
I can't wait.
I really am excited for this. Look at
the Shrekkening. Do you see the little tree trunks on the bottom of the Shrekkening? It's going to be good for stabilization.
That is so funny. All right, let's see what happens. It's actually, Chase, it's a pretty slow start.
It looks like a surfboard.
They're not even in the water yet.
The Shrekkening.
Happening?
The Shrekkening out of the gates.
Oh, the boat tipped over.
The Shrekkening is in the water. And they're trying to recoup right now as OSV2 is passing them.
Look at
and
that.
Brittany, the flatbed is working for them, it seems.
Wow. What is it?
The Robo Weesees can't even get in the water.
Oh my God.
The Shrekkening's done. They're done. This is a one-man show. Oh, and you have someone who just fell out of the boat.
Wow, they're doing really well. And you know, Chase, I guess these flat boats really do work.
They're trying to save their man.
They're getting back on. They're really
Oh, and here comes the Shrekkening with the comeback.
Wow. They got back in the boat. It's a one-man show.
And the
it's a
crowd,
one-man show.
the crowd is rolling for the Shrekking
He is
here.
carrying the team. He is carrying Alpha Sigma Alpha.
But it looks like OSB is going to run away
You know
with
what,
this.
Chase? I take it back. Those really do work.
They do work.
Maybe some type of
And the
silence.
Shrekking
Oh, he
is
fell over again. Chase, I can't believe it.
Second time. But he's having a good time.
That's
He's feeling it, pumping his fist in the air.
Squirrels or the bears, they didn't even get into the water. They tipped over immediately. That is so unfortunate.
OSB 2 just ran away with
And
this
guess
one.
what? The flatbed boat, they just passed the finish line. Good for them. Good for them.
And Brittany, the Shrekking and Robo Weesees just did not have a chance here.
That is
and it almost
amazing.
feels like that creativity with those costumes kind of went to waste a little bit. I mean, the costumes are drenched, but they didn't get any far at all.
Oh, wow. I mean, yeah. Wow, that's so sad. I wonder if they're going to throw out those costumes after, throw them in the wash and rewear them. I love that.
OSB2 just absolutely ran away with that one.
That was great. That was really fun. Look at that.
Super, super fun day here so far. I'm really enjoying this.
No, I'm really having a good time.
But I mean, the weather, it's cold, but as these competitors are getting in their boats, getting in the water, and we're getting to watch it, it feels a little warmer. It gets warmer. It feels better.
I mean, the turnout is still very amazing. Like, it has only gotten more full. I have not seen any empty spaces on these sidelines right here. Wow.
And we're getting ready to throw it over to the sideline with Melanie Formosa.
Actually, not just yet, Chase. Just give it a couple minutes, you know.
But yeah, as you were saying, this turnout, so many people here, really. I just love being around people. I'm a people person, and just seeing all this, it's really great to see.
I wonder if they're still handing out some food. I've heard talk that they ran out of food, unfortunately.
They ran out of food?
I think so.
Brittany, I heard that the food was free. I'm not sure how true that is.
It was free? That's great.
If it was free, I'm wondering why I didn't get myself a cheeseburger earlier because.
Oh yeah, some hot dogs, some cheeseburgers. That's really great.
That ham and cheese sandwich I had earlier didn't really cut it for me.
And guess what? We have the winners right here talking to Melanie Formosa. Melanie, take it away.
Congratulations on winning. Your boat was really a raft. You really sped across that Roth pond. Tell me, what inspired you to build the boat like that?
We did a raft last year. Yep. That's why we're V2. It's the same exact thing, except we have a pig, and his name is
Tasu.
Tasu, what is that after?
Roast pork.
We got roast pork right here. It was the best meal we could ever have, and it propelled us for the victory.
Wow. How long did it take you to build this?
The better part of 2 days, 2 nights.
2 nights. Two all-nighters.
2 whole nights of 8 hours of work.
Wow. Well, congratulations. Back to you in the studio.
That race was absolutely devastating. I couldn't believe that one of the boats didn't even make it in the water.
Yes.
And the other one flipped over immediately after getting in the water.
I felt so bad. Can you imagine working that hard and you didn't even get into the race? That's really crazy.
And what we noticed was that the water was still green inside of the boat. And we just learned that there was poisonous algae over the winter. And I'm not a marine biologist or familiar with anything aquatic, to be honest with you. So I'm happy they cleared that out for the safety of our students and racers.
Definitely. I would not want to be in the water today, but I give it up to all those who decided to. It's nice.
And listen, if it means we get a towel, I would throw myself in immediately, head first. So let's throw to play-by-play.
All right, we are back here, pond side. Chase Carusi along with Brittany Dietz, if you're just tuning in. It seems like, Brittany, they're adding 2 more boats additionally to these future heats.
I mean, they need to. They need to start picking things up over here.
We're definitely running out of time, but not enough time. We still have time for these heats, and we're excited to go. In this Heat 18, we got Thousand Sunny headlining the heat. After that, we got the Ender Dragon, Unsinkable, Wrecking Crew, and Dewey Hall Castle. Brittany,
wow!
And
the squirrels are just more fun.
a little malfunction here. I think that was a Shrekking almost just killed us.
That's so funny.
The Shrekking almost just killed us live on air. Brittany, as I was saying, you live in Dewey Hall.
Yes, I do live in Dewey Hall in the residence building on campus.
And so you know what, I have to root biasly for my own team right here, my own building. I really hope they pull through. They wound up making a cat, which is very cute. You know what, there's actually some footage of Dewey Hall that I obtained. And I think it was really fun. They, let's see. They actually built the boat, I think, in like about 6 hours. They used a bunch of duct tape. Only a couple of people were working on it. I'm really proud of them. You know, my RA is actually in the boat. RA Nina, she's a great RA. Just a little sidetrack, yes. So I'm really excited for that.
I'm only seeing. Oh, okay, no, I see the fifth boat. The fifth boat was in disguise. I was missing it for a second.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Brittany, we almost just got killed by the Shrekkening back there.
I know, that
was a little scary. Luckily, we had someone behind us to save us.
I know, that is so funny.
Thousand Sunny all the way to the right.
Thousand Sunny all the way to the right. And the Ender Dragon, look, it had again, Chase, with the Minecraft theme going. They have the Ender Dragon, that is beautiful. You know what? Are they going to take it to the end? Pun intended, are they going to take it to the end? We'll see.
This makes me want to go home and play Minecraft.
No, right, I got to be Minecraft now. Look at Dewey Hall cheering on. Yes. Come on, the crowd needs to cheer. Yes. They need to get excited. They need to get excited.
I think I'm rooting for what was it? The Ender Dragon. Yeah, I'm rooting for the Ender Dragon. I'm loving these Minecraft references.
You know what? I want Dewey Hall Council to win. If they don't, I'm totally fine with the Ender Dragon winning. And guess what? They also have the Diamond Minecraft helmets too, which is really pretty.
I didn't notice that.
I love that. That's a cute little touch. I wonder if they teamed up with the other the minecarts. All right, and they're off. Let's see how they go.
Oh my God! One of the pushers just
wow. Look, and that's another dragon boat. Oh, the boat tipped over. What is that?
Brittany, you know what they say.
The Thousand Sunny tipped over, but you know they're looking to get right in. And look at this.
Brittany, you know what they say. A captain goes down with their ship.
Oh, that's so true. Look, neck and neck. It's neck and neck. There's a collision happening.
It is a dead heat.
They're really close.
A dead heat here, a quarter way through the race.
Look at that. Oh my God. They're making their ways. They're doing a really good job. There's like a tiara or a crown on the front of their boat. We got another dragon head. And Jerry, look how close they are. I mean, Dewey Hall Council and the Ender Dragon, they are falling behind just a little bit. And the Thousand Sunny, they're not even part of it.
They're not even trying. They're out of it. But it looks like the wrecking crew.
Look at that.
The wrecking crew is in the lead.
Wow, look at that. They're about to reach the finish line, Chase. Can you believe that? They're doing really good.
I must say, they are wrecking this race.
No, honestly.
And that team is holding up.
They're doing really well. And guess what? They just passed the finish line. Good for them. I'm proud of them. Although I am sad for Dewey Hall and the Ender Dragon. Look how great they did. That boat, they really did a good job with that boat. Yes.
Yeah, Wrecking Crew comes
Wrecking Crew really did it. They really did pull that together.
It started off strong.
It started off strong.
A couple of the boats started off strong.
They started off strong, ended off strong. Maybe they're going to win. Who knows, honestly.
Next we have the Ender Dragon back there with the Minecraft helmets right in front and center for us.
The Ender Dragon and Dewey are actually neck and neck. Tied for like third and fourth.
Place.
That's really good though, honestly. I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of my building. They did what they had to do.
Hey, look, one thing I must say about these competitors.
Wow, and the Ender Dragon is overtaking Dewey Hall Council. Look at that.
One thing I must say is I give them a lot of credit for jumping in this water.
No,
even
exactly.
the currents to get in this green
and
water.
I think they might have just. I think they passed the finish line. You know what? That was very good. I think it's kind of more fun with 5 boats because the pond is more filled. You know, there's more chance of colliding, bumping into each other, sinking. You know, with 3 boats, there's a lot of room to go around and swim or whatever. But with 5 boats, it makes it kind of congested.
And Brittany, you can definitely tell how slow these boats are going, these yachts. These yachts are slower, way slower than the first couple of heats.
If you look at the starting line, the Thousand Sunny was actually just emptying out their boat from all the water.
Really? They were ship sinking, water filled.
For real.
And they're still
going. That's a lot of water. Wow.
So
they're gonna empty out this pond.
Brittany, I gotta ask you.
Yes.
Actually,
we have the winners from the sideline. Melanie Formosa, take it away. I have so much adrenaline.
Guys, I am here with reps from the rec center. Great job on winning, guys. Congratulations. hands I see. Tell me about your boat.
It was very actually creative. We actually worked together all along. The whole rec really worked on it. It was a great team effort by lots of people at the rec, great community there. And yeah, we just tried to make sure that it was the best design possible so that we could win. And, here we are!
Now tell me, how many hours did you spend on perfecting it?
We spent the whole month. We started prepping we were working at least 2 days a week towards putting it together with all the rec staff.
So real time management.
Yeah.
Back to you in the studio.
It's contagious. Actually, do you have any words of sympathy for those who fell in the pond?
I would definitely say dry off, grab a warm blanket, maybe take a nice hot shower if you can, and head to City MD. I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, we really enjoy the fact that everyone is willing to take the risk of going into the water, especially with how cold it is. It's very cold out,
really cold, yeah.
In the studio it's hot, but out there it's freezing cold. So make sure you just try to keep warm as much as you can, and maybe a vitamin C pack.
Yeah. That's definitely why we decided to stay in the studio. But let's get you back out to play-by-play.
Welcome back, Pondside.
Hi, guys.
Chase Carucci alongside
Brittany Dietz.
Brittany, I'm having a lot of fun today. I did want to ask you before we signed off there. Say you're making a boat, right?
Okay.
Do you take the boat home as a souvenir? What do you do with your boat when you're done?
Okay. Well, if the boat fell apart in the water, and maybe there's there's a head of the boat, I'd take it home as a souvenir. If the boat all was intact by the end of the race, maybe I'd also take it home as a souvenir. But if the boat fell apart, I'm not taking that home. That soggy, wet cardboard. What about you?
I don't think I would want that. I mean, I'm a commuter, so I don't think I would want that boat in my bedroom.
Yeah, put it on top of your car like a Christmas tree and just drive down the highway.
Gearing up for Heat 19 here. Brittany, why don't you take us through Heat 19? What do you got coming up?
Starting off, we have Pusses in the Booth. We have Farrah's Entourage. We have Chem E Craft, Shirley Sunshiners, and ASCE.
Now, Pusses in Boots is affiliated with the fencing club, and that's interesting to me because Puss in Boots, the character, is known for his sword. So I wonder if they meant to do that.
It probably was. That's very creative. I like that a lot. Shirley Sunshiners is Project Sunshine. ASCE is American Society of Civil Engineers. That is great. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, it's feeling a little colder right now. I'm feeling a breeze, Brittany. I'm a little.
The wind's starting to pick up. You know, I thought it was actually going to rain today. I'm happy it didn't, but maybe I just jinxed it. Oh no.
Yeah, we were talking before the broadcast that we were worried about rain potentially hitting us during our time slot.
I know.
So thank the heavens that it didn't rain. Our meteorologist Skylar Day Harmon, that you guys were just with the first play-by-play crew, knows all about that. They gave you the weather report. Thank God it didn't rain.
Yeah, and Irina Ivanuk is doing the weather report this time around, and she's doing a magnificent job so far. It looks like all the people, some of the people who have participated is wearing garbage bags up to their waist, which is very smart. I wonder if it is doing a good job of keeping the water out of their bags.
Yeah, definitely. I would say so. I would say it is, for sure.
Maybe. I wonder what their initial reaction is to touching that water. I wonder if there's like a shock through their body, like they're so cold.
So Brittany, if you were going in this water, would you wear shoes, or are you going barefoot?
Oh no, I think you have to wear closed-toed shoes for this. They don't allow me barefoot.
Yeah.
I would probably maybe get a pair of rain boots, or I don't know, something, maybe water shoes. I'll pick up a nice pair of water shoes. I would probably go in with like pants and a shirt. I definitely wouldn't do shorts or no shirt, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely not. And I would love it if we had a temperature check on this water. Unfortunately, we don't, but I can only imagine how cold it is in that water. And very green. Very, very green. It's Shrek Swamp.
It is Shrek Swamp. And we are invading his swamp.
If Shrek was here right now, he would say, get out of
me
the swamp.
swamp. Yes, he would.
But unfortunately, Shrek did not make an appearance today. We've seen him on some of the boats. We haven't seen the official Shrek.
No, there is no Shrek mascot. I mean, and they just released a shirt. I wonder where that is.
T-shirt cannon went back behind our journalism booth here.
Wow, look at that. We're a popular booth over here.
We are a popular booth. We're surrounded by a lot of people today.
All right, they're about to start Heat 19 with 5 boats. Pushes in the boot. Farrah's Entourage, Kemi Craft, Shirley Sunshiners, and ASCE.
Brittany, it seems like this could be our last heat together today. Just wanted to say I had a lot of fun with you today.
Yes.
Great opportunity to see all these competitors, all these people coming out. Great day.
It was amazing. I had such a great time doing this and spending my time with you. I mean, if you look at the second boat from the right, it is Farrah's Entourage. That's the Farrah head. That looks amazing.
Yeah, and you can see the Pharaoh is dressed up.
I love that. I love when it gets a character like that. It makes it so fun and so interesting to watch. And I feel like it's just a connection, and they really, show dedication to their boat. They didn't just show up and last minute decide this.
It really does show their dedication, and it makes it more fun. It makes it more fun for everyone.
It actually looks like they built him a throne.
It does look like
that is beautiful and that is creative.
I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say that the throne person, the Pharaoh, is not going to be rowing. They're just there for show.
But do you think, just like with Rapunzel, how someone tipped over the boat sitting on top, do you think Farrah's Entourage is going to tip over that boat because he's sitting on top?
That's a good point, Brittany. Last time we saw
I
that,
guess we'll see. I guess we will see. All right.
Pushes in the boots all the way on the right.
Yes.
Pharaoh's Entourage to the left.
Kemi Craft. Shirley Sunshiners. ASCE. Wow, all right.
Wow, they're fired up.
We have a really good lineup.
Is fired up. Let's see what they do here.
I'm fired up. I'm ready. I'm rooting for Farrah's Entourage. I really want them to, and I want that for them. All right, they're going. Let's see how well this goes. Oh, the Kemi Craft first in the water. They land and they're upright and they're going. They're taking it away. They're taking it home.
Brittany, I think
Farrah's Entourage just got out of the boat, and he's helping push now.
Having a lot of trouble.
They couldn't even get to the boat.
A lot of trouble.
Those Shirley Sunshiners, look at them. Because Kemi Craft is going straight to the side of the
They're going to the fans. They're looking for high pitches right now.
They're going straight to shore. But Shirley Sunshiners are coming in. They're taking over.
Pushes and Boots is about to collide.
And guess what?
And they're sinking.
Farrah's Entourage didn't even touch the water. Look at that.
It seems like that throw was not a good idea, Brittany.
Wow. Oh, they just made it.
And look at the fairy godmothers.
A 3-on-3 collision. That's crazy. The Shirley Sunshiners, they took the lead, but they're going to get tagged by the boat. They're getting attacked. That is awful. Look at that. Wow, they're on top of one another. That is insane.
This looks like sabotage to me up in the front.
The Kemi Craft are doing a good job. They're doing a good job. Wow, and look at this. We have a boat right behind Kemi Craft. They're literally sinking. They're sinking.
This is real close up here in the
sun. And Farrah's Entourage, the throne fell down on Farrah's Entourage.
Oh my goodness.
That is insane.
The Pharaoh has a very long and great beard.
This throne is gone.
I wonder who is behind that Pharaoh.
Oh my God. I love that. That is amazing. He's just chilling in there. I would love to be him right now, taking a leisurely stroll. And wow, and look at that. Wow, a boat already crossed the finish line. That was amazing. I think it might have been the Shirley Sunshiners. They were doing a very good job keeping up pace.
I'm shocked. I'm very shocked with the way that went.
I love that. I mean, unfortunately, my boat I wanted to win Farrah's Entourage, they didn't do it. But they put up a good fight. They got back in the water, and they did what they could,
That was a fun race. That was a good one. We saw right in front of us, right front and center, a collision.
Yes.
3-man collision.
A 3-man collision. It was crazy. Those boats were on top of each other. I would have been so scared if that was me. I would have felt like I was drowning with that boat right in my face. That is insane.
These life preservers are definitely useful today.
Yeah, wow. Wow, this is really good. And it's very good that they decided to do the 5 boats because it is picking things up very fast.
We're approaching Heat 20 here.
Wow, Heat 20.
And after that, we got one more.
Wow, and then we got a bunch of finals and everything. Wow, that is really good.
So they are getting ready for Heat 20. I don't think we'll be on the mic for Heat 20. That's when we're going to throw it to Mackenzie.
And let's hear that they're doing 6 boats in Heat 20. 6 boats, wow. That's
6 boats in Heat 20.
A lot of boats.
Now that's going to be fun.
that is going to be very fun because then you're adding triple of speedsters.
And I think I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we're gonna see a big collision in Heat 20. With
That
6
would be
boats.
amazing.
Not enough room.
You know what, Chase? One of those boats is part of the swimming club, and one of the, I believe, I'm not sure if he's the rower or the pusher, Cameron Wang. He's actually part of the statesman. He is my fellow multi-assistant, so it's really nice to see him participating in Roth. And he's a part of the swimming club, so they should be really good in the water.
Definitely.
Who do you think is gonna take it away out of these 6 boats?
I have a feeling that we're gonna see the swim team. We're gonna throw it over to Melanie Formosa on the sideline with the winner of last race. Melanie,
Please tell me your boat name and what organization you're from.
Our name was Pussies in the Boot, and we're from the fencing team.
Yeah. Awesome. And what was the design of your boat?
We made a boot so that way we could look like Puss in Boots.
I love it. How long did it take you to make it?
Like 2 days for like the past couple of weeks, or like every week. Sorry.
And did you feel the water at all? Was it cold?
Yeah, we got a little bit of a leak somewhere, but on my side, I was dry. He got wet on the right side. I got a little wet. It was a little bad. It'll be fine.
Now, what are your plans for after this? Are you going to go home and take a shower?
I'm going to take a very nice shower right away.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Back to you in the studio.
Facing their school spirit today. Wouldn't you agree, Christiane?
I definitely agree. I'm so excited to see all the fun that's going on today. What's your favorite way to show school spirit?
So recently there was a sale at Shop Red. I was a little late to the sale, so I only found keychains, but I got a cute keychain that says, "If lost, return to Stony Brook."
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I like to wear red. I have a lot of red. Not today. I'm in blue, but I like to wear red whenever I go to an event, anything that's going on. I'm like, let me show that I am proud Seawolf. Are you a proud Seawolf?
I am a proud Seawolf, but I was going to say red is definitely your color too, along with blue.
Thank you. Thank you. I like this on you too.
Thank you. We tried to keep it vibrant and lively today. In retrospect, we should have worn school colors, but we're supporting from our hearts.
Our hearts are red.
Our hearts are red. And let's head back over to Irina to take a look at today's weather.
What can I say? It's still very cold out here, windy again. As I was walking around the pond, I realized that this is the most windy spot. We're a lucky crew, I can say. And I want to give a shout out to Meteorology Club who won the first round. Congratulations. And back to you in the studio, guys.
Thank you so much, Irina. And let's just throw it to our wonderful sponsors.
The School of Communication and Journalism, in collaboration with the undergraduate student government, presents Roth Regatta Live. This is our swamp. This broadcast is made possible with generous support from Bagel Express is proud to help support today's broadcast. Along with breakfast and their famous lunch sandwiches and paninis, Bagel Express is the official caterer of the Stony Brook Seawolves. To book your next party or catered event, call us at 631-675-2770. Tropical Smoothie Cafe Port Jeff Station is proud to be the official smoothie partner of Stony Brook University and a proud Wolfie Wallet partner. We are located at 5120 Nesconset Highway, Port Jeff Station. Download our app and earn reward points on all your favorite smoothies and food choices and get exclusive app members only offers. You're on Tropic Time now.
Hey Seawolves, we're back with a play-by-play. I'm Mackenzie Post.
And I am Miles Reese.
Currently, we are in the middle of the heat. The biggest amount of boats, the largest amount of boats that we've ever had.
Not 4 boats, not 5, but 6 boats are in the sea now. This is really
it's quite
exciting.
phenomenal.
This is a really big boat.
We have
we're
the
watching
running
now.
club, which I don't even know how they're doing right now, but there was some interesting things happening when they hit the water. These are the lap with the notes. So, these guys are the finish line right now, but
Okay, yes, and so the boats had a bit of a rough start in the beginning. 3 of them did not start on time. Remember, this is the bigger heat, so there is one to look out for. And in the heat we have
we have the running club boat, we have the Newman Catholic Club, the SU tennis team, we have Swamp, we have Crit, and Pusses in the Rainbow. That's a big theme today.
yes, Pusses in the Boot. I interviewed them earlier. That also took a while to make. There was a lot of collaboration between that. They had a little bit of last-minute trouble with the bottom base of the boat, but it looked like they were able to race today, and they were in the race, and it was good. Everything pretty much turned out good for them.
Yeah, and it's just really interesting that, it started off with the 4 boats.
Yes.
3 boats, actually, my
Yes.
bad. 3 boats with 4 people, and now there are 6 at one time. There were 6 at one time. It was a bit of a rough start, and it turns out that the Newman Catholic Club, I don't think they even left.
Yes, they didn't even start. They started the race, but they didn't even make it that far. We see a couple of their pushers did slip in the beginning. Their boat is kind of collapsed now. We don't know what's going on with that boat. But this is an interesting day of races. Let's do a slight recap. First of all, the Jupunzel boat.
The Jupunzel boat, one of my favorite boats. I mean, it didn't make it that far, but the dedication to the theme was phenomenal. Giving the props to them. They made a great boat.
Yes. The Jupunzel boat, I think it went down. It sank because the Rapunzel, person who's supposed to be Rapunzel, they climbed up to the top and it offset the balance, unfortunately, but the idea was there. Also, another boat was the Pharaoh.
That was great. So they had a little stand for the Pharaoh. They had a stand for the Pharaoh, but then we're going to throw it back to the sideline. Hello, we're here at the finish line with our second place winners, the Meteorology Club. Let's hear it for the Meteorology Club. Woo! All right, Costa, tell me, how exciting is it?
It was very fun. I can't wait to do it again next year.
Oh, that's awesome. What about you?
It's a great team effort all around. Couldn't be more proud.
So much fun. Row 2 and 3. And great boat. We did great no matter what.
Yeah. You guys were smart. You guys have the raincoats on. Are you guys wet at all underneath?
My boots are squishy.
Yeah.
So tell me about the boat making process. How was that?
We were doing homework at the same time.
I heard that you guys pulled an all-nighter.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. We definitely did, but it was so worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
Brings us more together, for sure.
Mm-hmm. I would agree. Yeah.
So do you guys plan on taking a nap after this?
A shower would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything.
Definitely shower.
What was the name of your boat?
Puss in Rain Boots.
Puss in Rain Boots. Oh my God, that's so funny. All right. So you guys were all together. How excited is your club right now?
We're super ecstatic. We're just so happy we're all doing this school spirit and everything. Very happy.
Are we doing this next year?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right, one last round of applause for the Meteorology Club. You guys did so good. All right, I'm going to throw it over to play-by-play. Okay, we're back with the play-by-play. We are entering into the last heat before the semifinals. I'm very interested right now.
I am. There are 5 boats, actually, not 4, but 5 boats that are beginning to race. Things are getting started. People are just, getting ready. We just had a little t-shirt cannon toss, but right now we're prepping for the race. The boats do look good,
They
too.
look really good.
They do look really good.
I'm looking at CPO right now. CPO Fairy Tale Boat, so Center for Prevention and Outreach.
Yeah.
What a great organization there. We also have, I'm pretty sure SBU Sunrise there too as well. Great structural designs.
They do. They said that they were a little bit worried at the front, that the front wouldn't pierce the water slowing down the boat, and that the middle would cave in because it's not that point in the front. But we're gonna see.
This one's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another boat. So there are 6 boats total.
Yes.
It turns out to be
5 turned into 6.
So there are, from the list that I have here, CPO's Fairy Tale Boat, the Wetland Warriors, Swamp Princess, High Cat versus Sig Delta, SF4M, and Maximum Ogre Drive, which is the best name, one of the best names.
Yeah, very creative names today. I'm also noticing in the start, they have to be really careful where they're pushing into the boat. It's all muddy. It's going to be a little slippery. There's going to be a lot of action over there.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people slip today. I saw one person fall into the water and they almost got hit by their own boat.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a dangerous thing,
Yeah.
but it's worth it for the team.
It is. It is worth it. And I see for the oars and the paddles, some people have the double paddles on the double-sided oars. They seem to work even better in the water. Even of that paired and coupled with the synchronization of the rowing is really good.
Absolutely. And I'm really looking at that Shrek boat right there. I love the Shrek
Yes,
theme.
the Shrek head.
You know, it's our swamp today, so I love Shrek, and I'm pretty sure they're about to start. They're hyping the crowd up. Or actually, I think they're doing the T-shirt gun again.
It might be the T-shirt.
Oh,
Yep,
there's a T-shirt.
T-shirt cannon.
The
Yep.
T-shirt cannon.
Still suspenseful. We're still waiting.
We're still waiting. You know, the suspense is what kills you.
Yes.
It's just the waiting game before
the
wonderful
takeoff.
races. The takeoff, yeah.
Go.
Oh, I'm so excited
They're
for
hyping
this
up
one.
the racers now.
Oh, they're getting ready.
Getting ready.
They're prepping.
Music is on. The
Swamp
people are
Princess.
live.
Everyone's getting hyped. Sig Delta, they're announcing all the boats right now, getting the cheers that they deserve for their hard work.
Yes.
Friends, family.
Everybody came to support.
Everybody.
So I even see the boats that are returning for secondary races. I see people sharing materials and stuff like that to patch up each other's boats and everything.
The pushers are getting ready,
Yes, they're getting
crouching
ready.
down.
Countdown is in. And the race has started.
Oh, someone just fell
Oh no,
in.
SBU Sunrise's boat has collapsed at the start.
Oh.
I don't know if they're going to be able to row. The boat is going to flood.
Oh,
Now we have the Shrek boat that's in lead. Oh, we have another boat that has tipped over.
Wow.
We have another boat.
Oh,
Another boat that has caved in down the center. SBU Sunrise has still not even entered the water.
Their front of their boat completely
Oh my
ripped
God.
off, and there is another boat in the water. This is one of the most chaotic ones I've
All of the
seen.
pushers are slipping in the water. Oh, another boat has just sank.
Oh,
Wow. This is a lot.
I'm trying to see who's like a front right now. It's kind of hard to tell, but
It is.
there are
SBU
three.
Sunrise is still pulling through, even though their boat is flooding. They're still
You
pulling
can
through.
see the boxes and the cardboard.
This is a lot of pressure. This is stress. I wouldn't want to be one of these racers right now.
Yes, they're working together for teamwork right now.
Teamwork. Getting through this cold. Not only is it cold, but it's wet and it's just a lot.
I see the SBU row trying to catch up right now.
SBU row is they look pretty synchronized. Their boat is holding together pretty well, fairly well. I'm really surprised about it.
SBU Sunrise, they have saved the Earth, one planet, one chance, and they use very sustainable. They use as little as they could, which goes with their message.
So it looks like 3 out of the 6 boats made a substantial distance in the race.
TPO sadly did not make it too far as well.
No, they got trapped by the money start.
So 3 out of the 6. So
Yeah,
like half.
3 out of 6, half.
Pretty decent, especially when 6 are going at one time.
Yes, exactly. You have to remember the spacing is a lot different. They also had the markers in the beginning, the yellow markers for each row for the boat. They don't have those anymore, so they kind of have to fit where they could. So we have that. And we're now looking at the boats that didn't make it. They're trying to get the water out of it. They just almost fell
But what a
apart.
shock for SB Sunrise. Before they even got off of the launch platform, I guess you could say, their entire front fell off.
And it just flopped down
and
to the
they
bottom.
kept going. So
Yes.
TPO, their boat was completely intact and they couldn't make it.
With CPO, I noticed with those design boats, usually at the point where the boat comes to a point at the front and at the bottom, there's usually some airing because the cardboard is there's too much friction. There might be a hole that caused the leak before it sinks. I don't know.
Yeah, and once again, they were trying to be as sustainable as possible, I heard, for the message.
Also, props to these racers. It is cold. It is not freezing, but it's cold.
It's very chilly.
Yes.
You had to warm up earlier.
Yes. You have to really prop that. They're in summer shirtless, summer in shorts. I couldn't do it myself. I couldn't do it. I really couldn't. I really couldn't do it myself. Also, as I said again, the stamina is still there. Even as things are winding down, it's like food and refreshments are starting to go. People are still here with the energy, the music, the crowd, the MCs, everything is still pushing. And now we're going to take it to the sideline with Danielle.
Hi guys, I'm I'm here with some of the ladies from Stigs Out. You guys did so good out there. Tell me how you guys are feeling.
Cold, tired. We're feeling great.
We're feeling awesome. Tell me a little bit about your boat.
Honestly, it's the best boat. There's Trek all over it.
Podcast
rocks, and it has a lot of balance. And we did it because of the boat.
So there was a lot of planning that went into this.
Yes.
Who was the brains behind the operation?
All of us.
All of you guys.
Valentina.
All right, shout out Valentina. Is this your guys' first Roth Regatta?
No, but first in the boat.
First in the boat. Will you guys be doing it again next year?
Yes. Graduating senior? No.
Oh my gosh. Plans after college?
Next question.
I'm sure you'll come back to visit your friends next year. Awesome. All right, what was the best part about Roth Regatta for you guys this year?
Winning.
All right, let's hear it for Stigs Out. I'm going to throw it back to you in the studio, but stay tuned for the semifinals. All right, bye, guys.
Thanks to our team at Roth Pond. That was the last race of the general heat.
I can't believe it. It seems like we've been here for a few hours and it's almost done and we're getting ready for the semifinals. But most importantly, I just want to acknowledge the women on that boat because they really did an amazing job. They came out guns blazing and they kept going and going. The other teams didn't have a shot at all.
Definitely. They said they were going to win and they won. They put all their energy into racing and I respect it.
And it almost makes you wonder if women were in bigger roles in any spheres, the great work that we could do, especially when we work together. And it definitely warms my heart to know that that was a fully woman-held team.
Definitely.
So let's get ready for our semifinals. The previous winners will be competing to see who will move on to the next round.
Back and we're heading into the semifinals. So we're going to be semifinals heat 1. This includes BGM, No Balance Marquardt, the Deranged Misfits, Skipper, and the Stony Brook Cats.
Yes, the Deranged Misfits. Speaking of their race, their previous race, they were misfitting. They were kind of deranged. They were going sideways. They were not going the right way in the beginning of the race. However, they did pull through because they wouldn't be in the semifinals if they didn't.
Yeah.
That really interesting. Also,
And the Stony Brook Press as well.
Yes, the Stony Brook Press. Shout out to the Stony Brook Press. Very cool. So things are running. Things are starting. We have 4 boats getting ready to race in the semifinals, as we just said. The MCs are lowering the music. Looks like we're waiting for another boat.
The quiet hush before the storm.
Yes.
So we do have a good amount of boats here. The Stony Brook Press, though, we have some people we know in there, so trying to hype them up.
Really happy about that. About that.
There's been a lot of surprises today, you know.
And once again, we have a boat. Oh, we have another boat. We have another boat coming. We have 2 more additional boats coming for the finals. These are both boats that won first place, mind you. They did really good. They stayed intact as well.
Yeah, these boats look pretty great. They look as good as new.
Yeah.
Great construction on their part.
We even have a boat that doesn't have edges, but it does have those thick logs on the bottom to keep it afloat. And it's a really unique design.
Which worked. At first I thought they were instantly going to fail, but it's so thick.
It is.
That they really can't topple over. So I'm guessing people, researched in advance, know more than we do, really, on the exact designs that do the best. To get the most speed.
Just like the boat before, the Buffalo Bill boat that was from Mario Kart, there's another Shark Team boat, and a boat like this. They're really leaning towards the boats that lack edges, but more about the platform.
Wow.
We have one boat.
Pinocchio lost his face. Lost his head.
The Pinocchio mask fell off. The race hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, the Pinocchio costume. Yeah. It's pretty drenched, so I don't think they're putting that back on anytime soon.
An update, we don't have 4, we have 5 boats getting ready for us. We have 5.
Keep in mind, things are changing as we go, so we try to be as accurate as possible, but, they've had to increase the amount of boats due to time constraints. Things are going a little bit slower than anticipated, which isn't really a problem, and they're starting.
The race is starting very soon.
The race is starting.
seconds, getting down to seconds. The race has officially started.
Wow.
Wow, all the boats seem to have gotten into the water at the same time. Oh my gosh, it's a wow.
really, really
More than a scuffle. It is mayhem. There are people doing 360s. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Oh, okay.
And they're all going.
The press boat seems to be doing pretty well. Okay. So we got for the press. Okay, we have this dragon boat that seems to be doing pretty well too. All these boats, mind you, are staying intact. Also, the double-sided oars are doing the best in these races.
Yes.
This is really interesting. Oh, it's neck and neck.
They're all neck and neck right now.
Extremely close. It's extremely close. We have a boat that is sinking in the beginning. Oh no, we're arm paddling. It looks like we're arm paddling. We've given up on the oars. We are arm paddling.
The Pinocchio head fell off, and now their boat is collapsing. They're holding on for dear life right now.
Such an interesting heat. Such an interesting heat, though.
Yeah, there was very close competition.
Yes.
Skipper. Wow. It's actually incredible. That was the best one.
Oh, we have Pinocchio, but they snapped the oar. They've given up. They've completely given up. They have completely given up. I'm surprised we can't do that in Diego. Oh, we're foot paddling now. Now we're foot paddling.
Yeah, keep going. Arm paddling. Just
keep going.
Just do it. Just do it for the show. Do it for the entertainment, you know.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Oh my God. So much value.
Okay.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Like,
I really like this. I really like this. I really like this. Oh, shoes coming off.
Shoes
coming off. Oh, he's doing a shoe at the crowd. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. I did not care. Okay.
Wow, this is actually working better than the oars themselves.
The Pinocchio boat is going to finish this race.
That dedication, taking off the shoes, just going for it.
Showing how hard you're working for this.
Great leg workout, though.
Also, look at all the pieces of the boat that are scattered around the pond. This is going to be one cleanup. This is crazy.
I know, especially since Earth Day just passed. We kind of want to keep that in mind.
We're going
to throw it back to Daniela at the sideline.
Hi guys, I am here with back-to-back champion. Jane, you are one step closer to being the overall champion, just like your father years ago. How exciting is that?
It's really crazy. I wasn't expecting this to happen at all.
You guys were in the lead the whole time. Sydney, tell me how you're feeling right now.
I was really scared because we had another rough start getting into the water, and we were doing good. And at one point, Jane was like, "Sydney, they're literally coming up on us." I was so scared, but I was pushing, and we made it.
You guys persevered to the end. We got one more round to go for you guys to be the overall champions. How cool is it for the Stony Brook press?
Insane.
It's really good.
We don't think the press has had a boat before, or maybe a really long time ago, but this is really big.
It's really exciting. I wasn't expecting this.
This is a next year thing too, right?
Oh yeah.
Right.
You guys are fantastic. Let's hear it one more time for the Stony Brook press. All right, I'm gonna throw it back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Daniela. Welcome back to the studio. The press has won again. Richard?
It's me. I missed y'all. Glad to be back.
You know, I think the energy it's back and it's alive. So
it's giving. It's definitely giving.
It's giving. And you know what else is giving? The fact that we had Jane, who we spoke with her father earlier, Brian Montalto. It's great to see a legacy win and continue the legacy. I want to see the trophy. And listen, if they want to give up one of them, they could give me the one that her father brought in. Did you see it?
I did. And I saw she's getting a towel too that you're not getting.
Oh.
So that's crazy. But no, I think she is doing amazing. Their team is doing amazing. And to carry that legacy, I mean, it's great. But we're going to play-by-play now.
We are back, and we have the final heat for the semifinals. We are even featuring the meteorology companies all the way to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 boats racing right here.
Yeah, it's going to be a really interesting race once again. All these boats have gotten here for a reason, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm going to list off the boats. They're about to start. Hold on.
Starting in seconds.
They're starting. All right.
Okay, they're started. Okay. Oh, we have Death by Dames. They took a nosedive in, but it looks like they're still going.
Yeah,
That's why James is getting cut off by the boat next to them. Meteorology Club is going. Yes, the Meteorology Club with the front rower, Sam Lovato, she's really good. She's also a swimmer. Did you know that?
Wow, this is phenomenal.
She's great swimmer. She's phenomenal.
All the boats have survived thus far. So, let's just recap. Do you know the weatherman? Scuderia, Scooteroni, Farquaad's Fungal Fleet, Death by James, and Princess Rosie.
Yes, Death by James seems to be the best intact. It is currently in third place in the race, but we are not giving up.
Oh, wow, it's a very close race between some boats. They're neck and neck right now.
Neck and neck. Oh, it literally is a boat battle. It's
a boat battle.
It is.
Yes.
Wow.
May the best team win.
You have to remember that these boats did race before, so they do look slightly different due to them just because of the fire racing, but for the most part, they are holding out pretty good.
I'm pretty sure Farquaad's Fungal Fleet may have taken it, but I'm not too sure as of right now.
Hey, we're finishing the race, but in first and second, it looks like Meteorology and Death by James.
Ooh, maybe. Okay, maybe.
Okay, I don't know if it was a tie or what.
No, I think Farquaad's Fungal Fleet might have been earlier, and then Meteorology might have been second. It's kind of hard to tell.
It is hard to tell.
We will get that for you in a moment.
All these boats are finishing. This is very taunting. Very well designed.
Absolutely.
Very structurally designed. Nice paint, nice detail. You want to keep that in mind.
Yeah, I've been very entertained this whole day. You know, it's been a long day, but a really good one.
Yes, and we see this is previewing towards the later races, but I see the SOSB boat making their way over because they did win their race. Mind you, SOSB, their boat was in the heat of 2, so they got first out of 2. That was a 50-50 chance. Really good.
And we just finished off the 2 heats for the Speedster semifinals.
Yes.
So as of right now, the Stony Brook Crest is one of the boats that are advancing to the Speedster finals. So I'm very happy about that.
Extremely happy. We're extremely
Then
proud.
we also, they're updating it, Scuderia, Scooteroni. They are going to the semifinals for the Speedster division. And upcoming, upcoming next we have the yacht semifinals. So we have Heat 3 and Heat 4. And we're throwing it back to Daniela at the side.
Sorry. Hi guys, I'm back with back-to-back champions of the ski club. How are you guys feeling right now?
Very excited, very excited.
Even more hype this time than the last time.
So do you guys think that you're going to win this overall?
Yes!
I hope so.
Yes!
I'm going for it! Scooteroni!
All right, so your boat must be really strong. Tell me a little bit about that boat-making process.
Oh my God, dude, that took a long freaking time.
Was it worth it?
Yes!
No doubt about it.
Yes!
No doubt about it.
Yes.
What has been the best part of Roth Regatta thus far?
I mean, everything, the vibes, just fantastic. Look at the crowd. It's school spirit.
Yeah.
Stony Brook popped out.
Seawolf Pride?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Awesome. Is this your last year of Roth Regatta, or do you have another year to look forward to?
I have another year.
I'm graduating.
Graduating. We have another graduate. What are your plans for after college?
We're about to find out. We're about to find out.
That's great. Well, I'm so glad that you guys have had the best experience today. For now, I'm going to throw it back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Daniela. The energy out there was super contagious. Richard, how are you feeling about entering the 5th hour of broadcast?
I'm hungry. I am hungry. I am tired. But you know what? There's no other place I'd rather be because it is great with the school spirit going on right now. I'm here with you. Even though you confused me, you thought I was somebody else a little earlier, but we're not going to talk about that. But no, it is great vibes just in general. How about you? How are you enjoying it?
I honestly couldn't have even told you that it was the 5th hour. That surprised me. I thought we were on like hour 2, 3. It's just been really lively and super energetic for us. So, you know, we're definitely not tired. Hungry. He said that. Now I'm getting a little hungry.
Listen, speak for yourself.
And a little tired. But overall, the energy has been great from everyone at Roth Pond and in the studio. Our sideline reporters, everybody's been keeping it pretty up there. So, you know, is it the 5th hour? You know? Yeah. But let's head to Roth Pond.
We're back. We're in the yacht semifinals. We're going into that. We're going to have 2 more rounds and then the finals. So we're going to see what is going to happen with our 4-people boats.
Yep, there are 2 heats of about 5 boats each. So we'll see what happens.
We're optimistic. We have a lot of semifinals. We have Sinkerbell. We have the USS Michael Basile.
The Spirit of Stony Boat, the Company of Archers, Ultimate Frisbee, and the Swamp Princess.
It looks like this is actually 6 people here, I believe. And that's what our Heat 3 is going to be. Our boaters getting ready right here. I see the 4 blind mice getting in here right now. I see the the Spirit of Stony Boat, of course, to play on the Spirit of Stony Brook, our revered marching band. We are getting ready to go here.
Yes. So I guess the real testament of the boats are if they make it past the first round, if they last a second and possibly a third. Because you never know how the water will affect the cardboard and how sturdy that boat really is.
As a reminder, it was the Archers, the company of Archers that have the Dragon Wagon up there, who did say that they can neither confirm nor deny that they will float, as they are archers, not boat builders. Well, they are doing a great job, so maybe they should consider expanding to the archery club and the boat buildery club.
Yeah, because as you may remember, that they completely swept their feet before.
They did a great job before.
I think they did it better than they expected. So they're always looking for those underdogs to take over.
This is true.
So everyone looks like they are ready. There are 5 boats.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're missing one. Who are we missing? I think we're missing the Company of Archers, but I think that's the Dragon Wagon right there. I think they've appeared since then.
Yes. I see the Dragon Wagon.
It's getting chillier as the sun's moving its way through the sky. We can't see it, but it's starting to get cooler as we approach that 5 o'clock hour here.
Yes, it's been very unfortunate considering there has not been a hint of sun all day.
Swamp Princess is another one of those non-affiliation groups. The Sinkerbell is the athletics club, as a reminder. Yep, there's the Company of Archers. We're missing Swamp Princess.
I believe they are making their way.
The Michael Basil is our gingerbread one. That's the one with the outstanding gumdrop.
Yes, the
decoration.
High attention to detail there.
The USS sounding very, very ship-like.
Yes. I totally know nautical terms.
Are you ready? They're going to go without.
They're about to start.
Without Swamp Princess. Swamp Princess eliminated by not appearing. It happens.
And
punctuality is key.
Not appearing.
Punctuality is key. Yes. The Swamp Princess, the NA, non-affiliated, non-appearing, failed to return. It's okay. It's cold. I don't blame you. You were in the water once, especially those pushers who have now had to be in the water twice today and stand around shivering.
With wet socks. I think the worst feeling about being wet is when you have wet socks and shoes, because you hear the squishiness every time you step, and you're reminded of it.
You sure do.
Freezing.
And as a reminder, regulations do require closed-toe shoes. Not even Crocs are allowed, so you have no way for the water to get out once it's in. All right, we're in. We're going.
First yacht semifinals.
USS Michael Basile making a
headway.
Lead. They are in the lead. The gingerbread boat is not crumbling under the pressure by any means. They are outperforming like it's gingerbread season in December. You go, USS Basile.
They are very much still intact, which is very impressive considering that they've already been in the water.
Look at them. They are in sync. They are together. I've not seen such teamwork in a 4-person boat before in my life. Getting a little discombobulated there. The Sinkerbell coming in second place, but it's a far second place.
Unlike the Spirit of Stony Brook, seems to not have lasted that second round.
The Spirit of Stony Brook is now the ghost of Stony Brook, as they have been eliminated, my friends. The 3 blind mice looks like they're sort of navigating as 4 blind mice, in fact, and are not really making their way.
The archery club team can also have had a
failed to. I don't know what it's called when the arrow leaves the quiver or whatever, or the bow. I'm not an archer by any means, but unfortunately, like they said, they are archers, not boat builders.
Yes.
So
but
now
they made it to this round.
They did.
That's impressive in itself.
Considering we're dealing with the medium of cardboard, anything that gets wet and comes back the second time, I
And we can see that the gingerbread boat is finished.
Yes, they have.
First place, followed by the
not the Archers, not the Spirit of Stony Boat. Probably Tinkerbell came in second. And they did not. They should have called themselves the Floater Bells. Although it doesn't have a very good sound to it, Kat. Tinkerbell rolls off the tongue.
It really does.
And that completes our first yacht heat.
Yes.
Semi-final heat.
So it looks like we've got the USS Lucille.
Yes.
Mike Lucille.
They did. The gingerbread boat. We started calling it colloquially, but of course that was the USS Lucille. This is true.
Well, for the next heat, I actually have my brother is one of the rowers, Kenny Percacci, for the running club.
That is so exciting.
So I'm very excited to see him because I missed his first race.
We cannot guarantee an unbiased reporting on our side for this situation.
I think you could expect bias. Very much unbiased.
So coming up in this next heat, but before we do, we're going to head on over to Justin Mitzelmaker with the winners of this yacht semifinal first round.
We are here with Do It Client Support, who just won the yacht semifinal. Congratulations. How does it feel?
So good.
So good.
Yeah.
What did it take to win this time? What did you do differently?
We had a good technique the first round, so we just came back and did it again.
Now, your boat is so strong to race across the pond not once, but twice. What was the preparation process like building it?
Well, we worked on it for like 4 weekends straight through.
A lot of math.
A lot of calculations. A team of engineers.
Give us some tips. What are the mathematical calculations or secrets to make the boat stay afloat?
I was not a part of that team, so.
You're gonna have to ask our professional, John G. He made a blueprint that we've been using for years.
Amazing. Okay, so we're not giving any secrets away right now, but congratulations and over to the studio.
Thanks to our crew at the Roth Pond. Some of these boats are really well made, and if you were to build your own boat, what design would you build your boat?
Since it is fairy tale, I think I would do maybe like an evil stepsister or something, because there's not a lot of villains. You know, I feel like villains get a bad rap for the most part. They're just misunderstood, and I would probably want to do something like that. I did see that there was an Ursula boat, which I really appreciated because she is one of the best villains.
Yeah, 100%. Understood. I think if I had to do a boat, I don't know, it would be like NBA themed, like the Lakers. Definitely. But we're going to toss it to play-by-play.
Okay, so we are getting ready for the last semifinal heat for the
yacht division.
Yacht division,
yes. Yes, indeed. It looks like we have all of our boats accounted for. We have the USS Levo Risk.
We got the Wrecking Crew, the Push in the Boot, the Run Club boat, the OOS V2, and the
Pi Cap Sigma Delta, it looks like. Yes, a little fun fact about the OOS V2 is I actually found them in Home Depot yesterday buying duct tape.
Really?
Well, I was also buying duct tape, so I can't really insult them for their, last minute. But if there's anything that Stony Brook students are good at, it's that last minute preparation. We're going into finals, and I guarantee that not everyone is ready, and we will be, taking advantage of that preparation. But it looks like, the boats are here. They are ready.
Yes, and they're
getting ready. We have a lot of silver boats in this competition right here. It seems like
that's a key indicator of last minuteness.
Yes, it is. But as we know, with the last minute things that we ourselves have produced, is that it doesn't always indicate a lack of quality. As you can tell, because they've made it to the semifinals.
Yeah, something about the running club is that they were still working on their boat at the beginning of the one
of Roth Regatta.
Yes.
I respect the hustle. If anyone can hustle, it's the running club. The running club or the Sharks?
No.
They are right here. I can't see them. Everything
see them either.
Everything is silver, my friends.
They all look the same.
They do. There's one black boat. All right, we're about to head into the water.
That black boat's not looking very sturdy.
That is not.
That's my opinion.
It might have had some, some seepage in the time that we've been waiting.
Yes.
And that is the most dreaded thing that can occur during the wait between the initial rounds and the semifinals, is seepage. They are in the water. Not everyone. It looks like people are jumping in left and right. They are rowing with all their might. Not straight forward, but with might. All right.
We've got, who's the shark?
The shark is definitely getting ahead. Wow, they're doing a great job.
The USS.
The USS Lebo Risk. There they are.
Taking the lead.
Congratulations. They are so far ahead. There isn't even a competition at this point, Kat. What do we have going on everywhere else?
And in the second place, it looks like we've got.
I can tell you who's not in first place. It is, or second, or third. Pi Kappa Sigma Delta is not even anywhere nearby. And then it looks like, yeah, we don't have anyone anywhere.
Oh, that's the fencing club over there in the black boat.
We have to talk about how perfect it is that the fencing club, it was the Pusses in Boots. That's so fantastic because, as you know from the character, they are for sure fencing in the hit movie, Puss in Boots.
Yes, and following behind is the running club.
Oh man,
they don't look
they're
too
trailing.
hot.
We're jogging at this point, friends. Maybe a light, brisk walk. I don't know. We're not really brisk. We're just kind of ambling.
They're limping across they're limping across the finish line.
Limping across the finish line.
It looks like the USS Lebo Risk has won the heat.
That's amazing. Both of our USS boats are our yacht boats that are winners.
Yes, very exciting.
That is impressive. That is indeed impressive. Of course, the Rec and Crew was the recreation and wellness, which they might need some wellness after this race.
Definitely.
Might need to take care of themselves, some self-care after that loss.
Some physical care too,
probably. I would imagine.
After touching this water,
I would imagine that this is not easy on the body to participate in a competition of this athletic requirement.
See, would you go in the water if you? Like, what would get you in that water, Sadler?
Not much. Maybe some money. I don't know. I don't know because there is a waiver you have to sign in order to enter this murky, delightful soup of a pond. So we're gonna go over to Justin with the winners of this USS Lebo Risk.
Yes.
Justin, tell us all about it.
We are here with the veteran student organization, the winners of the second semifinal yacht division. How does it feel?
Cold.
Cold.
It feels great.
How cold? Tell us.
It's like a little, not the worst we felt.
Okay. Not bad. We'll take it. So your boat looks like a shark. Does it have a specific name?
It's the USS Lebo Risk. That just harkens back to a classification of individuals who are at risk of being responsible for an incident. We use it in a very affectionate manner.
Amazing. So meaning behind the boats, but also it was so durable that it won not once, but twice. What was the trick to making that happen?
A lot of duct tape. We used, a lot of duct tape, interweaving, overlapping in a certain direction. Good quality control, covering every surface possible. We made individual watertight, airtight, buoyant compartments. So even if there was one portion compromised, we would still have buoyancy guaranteed.
Well, you guys came ready. Congratulations again. We'll see you in the finals. Back to the studio.
All right, and welcome back. Thank you for joining us again. So, it's coming close to the end of it, and, awards are starting to come up. And, I just want to take the time and thank all our viewers for riding this out with us, because it's been a ride for sure. Hour number 5, I think we said before. So, definitely. How are you feeling?
I feel like they should get the award. They should get the Roth Pond Cup, the Seawolf Cup, and the Stoller Cup. But a special shout out to Miss Cynthia, who has been leaving amazing comments. Going into the awards, we want to thank you especially for all of the awards and lovely things that you've been saying to us.
Mama. Yes, no, to all of our viewers, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And we are about to go right back to playback.
All right,
back for the final and the speedsters, Pat.
Yes,
What do we have?
We've got the Stony Brook Pass and Scuderia Tironi.
As a reminder, James was in this boat for the press team. Her dad won Roth Regatta. You saw an interview with him earlier. So this might be a legacy situation we're witnessing. A multi-generation Roth Regatta winning team.
And on their second round before, they looked very solid. Like their boat structure was
Here they go. They're getting in.
And they're off.
Scuderia Scuderini is in and ahead of the press boat right now.
It looks like they're cutting them off.
They're cutting them off like a Long Island driver at a green light when it's the left-hand right of way.
They are moving.
Scuderia way out ahead. They are fierce and they are battling. But
the press severely goes on with Scuderia Scuderoni. It looks like they may be winning it.
It looks like they might be winning the speedster race. This might be our winners of Roth Regatta of the two-person division. What a day it's been, Kat.
I know.
What a sad loss for the press team. I'm sure they're tired. This is now their third time in the water. Yeah. What great construction of their boats.
Imagine going to that water 3 times. I can't. I can barely go in.
Really not in one. Yeah, we're just talking about it safely from the comfort of our tents. But yes, you have your 2023 winners of the Speedsters, the Scuderia Scuderoni. Woo! Congratulations, Scuderia. As a reminder, this is our USS battle in the yacht division.
Yes, we got the USS Michael Basile and the USS Legal Risk. That does not sound scary at all. Oh, they're standing by. We're getting some announcements from the sounds of it.
Our categories today are most original concept.
The most original concept.
Most stable. Is that what he said?
Sustainable.
I know for the fact I was talking to the environmental club earlier this week, and they were saying how sustainable they were trying to make their boat be. So we'll see if they possibly take that trophy.
All right, we're going to announce some winners in some categories, but it looks like they're going to go to Justin.
What does
the winners
Titanic mean?
Most Titanic is the best, tip. The best unsuccessful. We're going to throw to Justin with the winners of the Speedster, the Scuderia Scuderoni.
We are joined now with the winners of the Speedster round. Congratulations, the finalists. We are here with Louis and Yuri. Guys, how do you feel? You're the speediest of the Speedsters officially.
Fantastic.
Great,
Over the moon right now.
Yes. This is good.
What is your biggest tip for people who want to win the Speedster round next year?
Use a lot of duct tape and a lot of cardboard.
Yeah, and you guys have to be really committed to winning. Yeah.
For a boat so durable, what were the preparations like? How long did it take?
We were up until 4 last night. We were just duct taping, putting more cardboard, duct taping, repeating.
A lot of reinforcing.
Yes.
A lot of reinforcing.
Yeah.
So what's next for you guys?
Well, I want to win next year.
Next year, okay. Probably a shower, right? Some rest?
Absolutely.
Oh,
my shoes are swamped right now.
Well, go get that trophy, guys. Congratulations again. Back to you.
Scuderoni just won that last race. We're about to head into that final race. What a day it's been, Richard.
Man, it has been a day, but it is all coming together, and it's all worth it because we were right there at the end, and the finals is coming up. We're almost there. So now, we're going to take this along, and we're going to go to play-by-play.
Trailing closely behind in the gingerbread boat.
Yes.
Honestly, Kat, it doesn't look like a competition anymore. They are putting their heart into this. We love when a shark is not chasing a boat, but is the boat that is winning.
Yes.
No cello accompaniment for the draw team today.
The shark wasn't hungry for gingerbread. Or
No, it was. I mean, it ate up. It devoured, in fact, the gingerbread. So it looks like our clear winner of the yacht finals is the USS Lebo Risk.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to our yacht winners. What a day it's been for all the yacht and speedsters together, Kat.
I know, it's very, like I said before, the most
3 races. That was impressive.
Murky pond.
Algae-ridden water.
Ridden.
We're going to head over to Justin here soon, but first I think we're going to get some announcements from USG about these aforementioned categories, including the best Titanic that we were talking about with Kat earlier, which is the best wipeout, which I have to assume would go to Chipunzel.
I would,
That was
if it were up to
phenomenal.
me, definitely the Chipunzel, because the way they just toppled over to the side was kind of funny.
It was a great Titanic, all things considered. If you can say that there's such a thing as a great Titanic, the best wipeout of a boat. But we do. This is amazing. This is great. The Scooterita, Scooteroni, and the USS Vivo Risk are winners. What a day it has been here at Roth Regatta. Let's see what other categories.
Woo! Congratulations, Scooteroni.
We're going to go over to Justin with the winners of the yacht division right now with the USS Vivo Risk. Justin?
We are here with the final winners of the day, the winners of the yacht division, which is the Veteran Student Association. Congratulations, you guys. What emotions are we feeling right now?
Amazing. I love Stony Brook, okay? Thank you.
Do you guys want to thank anyone, give any special shout outs because you're the winners of the day?
Anybody? Engineering of this boat right now?
Brains behind it. These two are mastermind behind this. These two, Ken and John.
Me and him definitely hit it up. And honestly, I couldn't have done it without everyone with the veterans. And it's been such a great time. Thank you so much.
America.
Lots of pride, lots of celebration here. Congratulations again. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Justin. That was a huge yacht. A lot of people definitely hitting the max on there. But what a day we've had at Roth Pond. Our Stony Brook Seawolves really came together to showcase their school spirit. Once again, I'm Ashley Nunez.
And I'm Richard Bolden. And this has been a great time. Ashley?
This is our wave goodbye.
Our winner for Best Titanic, Chipunzel.
Wait, they're coming.
The best overall performance. Yep.